Yo, what up? What up, people? Benito, what up? Canelo, 11th round knockout. I doubt it. But maybe. Kalia, what up? Jesus, saludos. I'm not watching the zone card. I did not. I will not. I will not. I did not. What's up, sucker? Let me get on the Discord. Because it didn't send the fucking alert. Dirty fucks. Let me Discord. I'm alive now on YouTube. Okay. There we go. Let me do another StreamYard post because these motherfuckers, like, I gotta do a delayed one. Let's see, let's do 11:30 p.m. Boom, so that one should go out right now. Boom, should go out right now. People should get alerts for it. They should get alerts for it. Well. I see you've decided to join us, Alberto. How nice of you.
Hey, what's up, Marco?
Crawford stops Alvarez. I don't think that's going to happen, Shelton, but it's possible. Kalia, did you ask your wife about starting her channel? Nah, she doesn't want to do that. I'll tell her you said so, but I don't think she wants to do that. She doesn't want to go she doesn't like the camera. You know what I mean? But yeah, she would probably get a poppin' channel with all that shit, conspiracy shit she's in. Will you watch the zone card? Who's on it again? What's up?
Jermaine Ortiz.
Oh, nah, that's highlights for me. Shelton, what up? You are the dreamer. But yeah, that's highlights for me. Jermaine Ortiz is highlights. My son has a karate tournament tomorrow. Or not a tournament. He has a belt advancement. So he's going to get his, orange belt or yellow belt or whatever the fuck is next.
Oh, that's what's up.
It might be a green. He's orange. What's after that? A green, right? I believe it's green.
Okay.
Little known fact, people. I got up to green belt in Taekwondo before I boxed. I did that very first Taekwondo when I was 7, 8.
So you could put another man on the floor, pin him down.
No. I don't remember any of it. And what I was learning, not
Pause.
I said Taekwondo, not what's the other one?
Oh, jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, not jiu-jitsu. No. This was karate shit. Just the blocking, this shit, and then kicking and doing spinning kicks.
So you could put your hand through a wooden plank?
No, we never did that. That's
okay.
probably something that I would have done if I stayed with it, but I only did it for a year. Not even. Maybe half a year. And then I got into boxing soon after.
That's a good route. You probably fuck around and break your hand like that.
Yeah, no, I don't fuck around with that shit. I don't fuck around with that shit. So what's going on, everybody? Shelton, good evening, sir. Good evening from over there in ELI. Break yourself,
Good.
Shelton.
How are you, sir? How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Break yourself. Had to break boards to get his black belt all in the.
You got to put the fool on the end, bro. You got to put the fool on the end.
Oh, yeah. Break yourself, fool. Like that?
Use a buster, Marco.
It's convincing. It's convincing, Marco. If I didn't see you and you were behind me, I would be maybe a little bit intimidated.
What if I was like, break yourself, mork-ass, trick-ass buster? Would that be good?
Oh, then I start laughing because I know you was quoting "Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood."
That's true.
Then I'll be laughing.
That's true. Paul wins 100%. Everybody got a price. Oh, so we're alleging the fix is in. Is that what we're doing here? Okay.
No. It's think about it. He weighed. What do you think the most weight he can cut, bro? What's the most he can cut down to?
175.
75.
I don't think he cut that far.
He might not
I
even
don't
be able
think
to do that. Yeah, I'm with you too. It might not happen, but I've said this from the
He'll
beginning.
cut to probably 200. If he cuts, he'll cut to 200.
No.
Tank at his best. What is Tank at his best? 150? 155?
Tank?
At his best.
He probably fights around 145, 150, I would guess.
Okay. So I say 145, 150, and this guy's like 200, 210. 14-ounce gloves. It's going to be 2-minute round.
Felton.
There is nobody. What you guys got to understand in the chat, there is no sanctioning body that will sanction this fight.
I think
nobody will sanction
150 and 175. I think Tank's going to hit him with rehydration clause and 175. So like he'll come in at 185.
I don't think he can do it. I don't think he can get that far. He was just 227. So he's going to lose 50 pounds for this guy? No, he's not going to do that. Not when he's paying this guy.
He's not.
And his network. He's not doing it.
Jake Paul usually fights at 200, but he's had numerous fights in the 80s, 180s. So 175.
Yeah, I know he has. But he just fought at 227. I don't think he's going to cut all the way down to 175.
I'm telling you, that 227.
That's just too much.
I'm telling you, I disagree. That was a fluke. Not a fluke. That was something you looked at him. First off, he looked chubby. He wasn't in shape. He did it because Mike was so much heavier. He knew he was fighting a bigger dude. How much of this YouTube-ish do you share with Tia? All of it.
And Marco.
Does she know the main characters on the channel? She knows some of you. Yeah. I share all of the shit that stands out or that's funny. Yeah. Remember, before I came down here, when I'd be on the couch, she would hear all of it. I mean, hear me talking because we'd be in the same room. What's up?
And you're correct, Marco. You're correct. And even if it is 150 and 175, it still won't get sanctioned. It's going to be 14-ounce gloves, maybe 2-minute rounds. Nobody's going to sanction this fight.
I disagree with the 2-minute rounds. I think it'll be threes, but yeah, it won't be sanctioned. It'll be threes, though, I believe. 3-minute rounds. I believe they're going to do either 10, 12, or 14 gloves. The smaller gloves are better for Tank because he's quicker. And regardless of what people say, I think smaller gloves are worse. I think they should do 10 ounces, but we'll see. Because Tank fights in 8 ounces. So maybe they'll we'll see. But I believe 3-minute rounds. I believe they're going to make it as much as a pro fight as possible. Except
I can't believe it.
Yep, coffee.
I just can't believe we even talking about this shit.
Forget about talking about it. This shit is official. Does not matter the weight. The fight will be scripted and fake. Nah, Jerry.
Well, I hope Jake does one thing. I hope Jake does one thing that he always usually does and give us this nice stacked undercard so I can watch that. Because I'm not watching that shit.
It has to be. Thank you, John Doe. Appreciate it. It has to be because the main event is gimmicky. So you got to stack the undercard with not only stacked, but real fights that mean something in boxing. Maybe some champions or something. John Doe is perfect alias to hide your inner Tootie.
Why would Jake Paul have a rehydration clause when he's the one that brought Netflix to boxing? He's the one calling the shots.
Because Tank is going to ask for. So Jake has to make some concessions.
Nah.
No, he does because, Tank looks at it like this is a big payday for me, right?
It's a retirement.
But Jake looks at it like this is credibility for me. In his mind, this is credibility. I'm a
lightweight.
It doesn't matter. He's going to think that. Guaranteed. Matter of fact, in one of his recent tweets, he says something as such. People telling me to fight a real person, blah, blah, blah. This guy's was one of the greatest fighters. And all the shit I told you he'd say, the delusional shit, which is half delusional, half not. Like all the shit he says is true, but he omits the biggest thing, which is there's a astronomical size difference, weight and height.
Well, let me ask you this, Marco.
What
is he supposed to say? What the fuck is he supposed to say?
Not like I would.
He got to say you bullshit some kind of way.
I would call it out. I would say, look, I know he's way bigger than I'm, and blah blah. But then I would say I wouldn't just ignore the elephant in the room, right? I think he'd be digested way better if he calls out the elephant in the room, not just ignore it. Because then people get annoyed because they think that he thinks we're stupid. You know what I mean? Like,
but you know what's the scary thought? You know what's so scary about that? I don't give a damn what he says. They're gonna watch this shit anyway.
Yeah.
And he knows that.
What way?
He doesn't care how stupid it is. He doesn't care how much he insults your intelligence. You're gonna watch it anyway.
All right, here we go.
And he knows that.
No. We all are. All of us in here, as much as we bitch. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This was the one that came out right when the fight was announced. You guys see it okay? Gervonta, who has been disrespecting my name for a long time. His nickname might be Tank, but I'm the FPV drone. I don't know what that means. And I'm about to disable Tiny Boy. Yes, he's one of the pound boxers in the world, but my motto is anyone, anytime, any place, against all odds. And I like my odds. First, I'm going to kill the. So, Tiny Boy is something, but by him saying pound boxers and acting like he's taking on the best pound boxer in the world because he's so green. He did mention Tiny Boy, but not to the point where he's you know what I'm saying? He's not saying I know I'm way bigger. And people get annoyed at this because he makes us feel like we're stupid if we play along with it. You know what I mean? Without calling it out. So, but yeah, that was the exact post I was talking about.
But you just said the main thing in the optimum words in that sentence, Marco. Why would you call it out when you're gonna watch the shit anyway?
Because it makes us as boxing fans digest him better. It makes us accept him. It makes us, nobody wants to be made to feel like they're idiot, like they're getting, the wool pulled over their eyes, that they're stupid or that or we're dumb, like we don't know boxing. Oh yeah, I guess you're fighting a pound fighter, so I guess if you beat him, you get your props. It's like, no, there's a lot many more layers to that. You know what I mean? So
the only way you're dumb is if you watch it.
I mean, you're watching, aren't you? Because I am.
Nah, I'm gonna watch the undercard. I'm not watching that.
You're gonna watch.
I'm not watching it. No, I'm not. I might watch the highlights on YouTube, but I'm not gonna sit down in front of the TV and watch that.
That's hard to
I'm not
believe.
gonna do that.
A man who is involved in
I'm
boxing
not gonna
as
do
much
that.
as you
No,
are.
because you gotta remember, I'm a football guy, so there'll be Friday night football on, and I'll be watching that. I'm not watching that fight. I can't, in good conscience, watch it. I cannot.
Nando, what up? Yeah, I'm not watching that shit. Honestly, it's going to be ridiculous.
If we had to pay, I would agree, but it's free, man. Come on.
Well, with your subscription, but yeah.
I cannot, in good conscience. I can't call myself a boxing fan and watch
Jackie
that shit.
you.
I cannot do that.
Me and Jackie don't buy it, Shelton. We don't buy it. You're going to watch it. And now, because we're talking about it, even if you watch it, you won't even admit it. You'll be like, nah, I was watching football.
But,
you're going to be like twitching, like fiending to turn into that.
Who even plays football on Friday? Fucking Miami of Ohio? Like
college football, bro. College football plays on Friday.
Ohio?
I don't care. It's better than that shit.
Come on.
How much sauce is Jake putting on it? Scale from 1 to 10.
I can't watch that.
So far, all we have to go by, CJ, is that one tweet. That was a.
Oh, when is it? The 14th? Is it the 14th of November?
No. Yeah, 14th or 15th. I'd say he put a 6 out of 10 on it from that tweet, so it wasn't too bad. Wait, Tank vs. Jake is going to be free on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. It's free.
But, if you Fire Stick, which most people do, it'll be free even if you don't have
If
Netflix.
you got Netflix, it's free. If you got everybody got Netflix.
Yeah.
Not everybody. Exactly. I know a couple people who don't. But
if you don't have Netflix,
you're broke.
You need to be off of YouTube and working 60 hours
I'm telling you, man. Once I get after I sell my business, I'm this is what I'm doing. Because you know how we all have so many reoccurring subscriptions and things we pay. I'm switching my bank account. I'm getting rid of all my credit cards and getting new ones. And I'm switching my bank account because you could sometimes have payments come directly out of your account. Right. I'm canceling my checking and getting a new one. So everything that was automatically deducted won't work anymore, and they'll, you know how when it doesn't work, they email you, and then I'm going to copy everything, and I'm going to, remove what I don't want because I can't keep track of all the shit like little things that I've reoccurring payments for. So that's the way.
So what do you got? Do you got Paramount and all that stuff, Marco? Got all that shit?
I think I got rid of Paramount, but I have a lot of little things. Like I pay for Triller. I don't know why.
What the fuck is Triller?
And it's only like $2-3 a month or whatever. But what am I doing?
Right.
Why? So yeah, that's what you do. You have to get rid of all the credit cards because once the payments bounce, then they email you, and then you're like, oh, okay, this one, and then you can choose. Let me put in the new credit card information, or let me just cancel it. So I'm gonna have to go through that whole thing because I don't. There's too much shit. I don't know. Also with my business, I have a business. There's so much shit connected to that. and then I'm going to make an Excel sheet. You guys should all do this. I'm going to make a little Excel sheet of all the stuff that I have, put in the price. This way you could really budget and know what your shit is monthly. Because pretty much everything is paid electronically, right? For most of us. So
Unless you get paid under the table.
no, even if you get paid on the table, most people pay their bills electronically, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's, what's up, Roscoe? Appreciate you. Extra crispy 2-piece. Please pronounce my last name correctly. Ness sucks. Your last name, Roscoe Picasso. Why? How'd Ness pronounce it? Yo, doesn't he look like T.I. in this picture? Or is it just me? He looks like T.I. The rapper? No, I'm just being racist. All right, fine.
Okay, hit the button,
Marco.
Marco.
Racist.
I thought it looks like T.I. to me, but and that's not a diss. I'm just saying. Nah, well, Roscoe, it's Picasso. Roscoe Picasso.
He's trying to play a troll, like he's saying his last name is Nessucks, but he's trying to get you to read it as Nessucks.
Picasso.
He wants you to diss.
Oh, I thought he was just like a hashtag, like Ness mispronounced his name. So
Nah, he's trying to get you to diss, I think.
Oh.
Ness sucks. You're trying to say that.
I
Ness
knew what it was.
sucks.
I knew what it was because I thought you were referring to something Ness said. White T.I.
So let me ask you this, man. What fights we got this weekend? Don't we got some fights this weekend?
Real quick, CJ, I know that you're black, but I don't know if something wrong with your eyes because this gentleman here is definitely not white. I don't know.
Yeah, that's Picasso, man. That's the homie.
Yeah, that guy is not white, CJ. So
yeah, I've been knowing Picasso for a couple of years. He's not white. He's from Louisiana, bro.
He's definitely not white. He's light skinned.
Yeah, he's from Louisiana.
He might be Creole.
He's from Louisiana. Yeah.
Yeah.
What fights we got this weekend?
Kane's workout
Jermaine
video?
Ortiz.
Who's Kane?
Johnny.
Big Daddy Kane? No, can't be. Who's? Does anybody know Ball Out? Who are you talking about? Kane who? Big Daddy Kane's my man.
Oh, we got Jermaine Ortiz this weekend?
Yeah, Steve Claggett. Johnny from the Hangout Spot. He's at Caribbean Royale.
You should appreciate this, Shelton. No, were you a Big Daddy Kane fan?
Oh, Kane? Yeah, that's my guy.
That's literally like I know him personally. He's a huge boxing fan. We fucking talk about boxing.
Really?
Huge boxing.
Really?
Fan. I've interviewed him and everything.
That's cool. Yeah, Kane is the guy, man.
Yeah,
Kane was the shit.
My opinion, greatest rapper of all time. In terms of because he's one of the founding fathers, in my opinion. Now I know that's not a popular opinion, but everybody has him in their top 10.
He got to be. He's in my top 5. He's in my top 5.
I'm with you, but
What about
Kane was
Easy E,
lit.
Marco?
Say that again.
Easy E.
Nah.
He wasn't really a rapper. He was more of a benefactor. He rapped, but he just rapped on records. He didn't even write the raps. So he doesn't make any count.
No disrespect.
Ice Cube wrote all this shit.
No disrespect to my two California brothers in this in the panel right now, but like I'm not big. I don't put any LA dudes in the top 5.
Hey, Marco, you gotta chill out, bro.
No, I know it's
okay. Now wait a minute. Okay, let me ask you this, Marco. Let me ask you this. Straight up, where do you have Cube then? Where do you have Cube?
I don't. Cube's
really
kind of like, I hate to say this, but he had a couple dope songs, but he's kind of whack. Like, I don't know.
Marco,
America's Most Wanted was whack. That whole album was whack.
Album with no Vaseline and all that was dope. But other than that, the rest of it was just okay.
I'm talking about America's Most Wanted, the one he did with Public Enemy, the one that Terminator X helped him produce.
Yeah, but you can't put a dude from one album. Hey, what's up, Little Rock? You can't put a dude with one album, at the best.
But what about all the NWA shit? What about all the NWA shit? Come on. Come on, man.
Getting some feedback.
Right. I'm going to mute you, Little Rock, because you got some background noise. But when you want to talk, unmute yourself, and you're good to go. Rakim. Wait, what was this? Rakim's dope. LL's dope. What's up?
Marco, Ice Cube transcended rap. Like, dude, he went on to be a movie star. He was, Are We There Yet?
Eric is from New York like me. We just don't feel it like that over here. I'm not saying no disrespect to you guys in the West Coast who like it, because it really is. It's a coastal sound. You know what I mean? That's your sound. So I get why you like it. It's just not our sound. You know what I mean? So you thought
everybody has the right to have their own opinion.
Right.
Because I damn sure think that what was the dude's name? Mobb Deep, they was whack as fuck.
You know what? Okay. You know what's funny? I don't agree, but I see what you're saying. I see why somebody else would hear that and be like, but Shook Ones, you come on. You gotta like at least that one.
I like that one, Marco.
Yeah, that's their biggest one. But I get what you're saying.
Hey man, I gotta hop up here because you're talking hip hop and that's my lane. Sounds like a lot of East Coast bias. This is why the Source went out of business because y'all be bullshitting and not giving people their proper due. But you got
CJ, stop! Don't do that, CJ. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
A little sauce, but that's real though, man. I noticed this going back to the '90s. NY dudes like, oh, only our shit is dope. This is the home. This is where the birthplace of hip hop. So only our shit slaps. Fuck you.
No.
On that note, not
I
fuck
get
you,
it,
Marco.
and it's
Fuck you,
evolved,
Atlanta.
but we are the originators, and that's just that. So, but anyway.
Okay, well, can the remix be better than the original track?
Of course,
is that possible?
It's usually not, but yes, it can be, of course. Another rapper who I'm cool with, who I've interviewed, who is a huge boxing fan, is CL Smooth.
Okay.
Most of you guys know Alberta. You might not know who.
Now they were dope. Pete Rock and CL Smooth were dope.
You ever hear?
They Reminisce Over You is up there as one of the top hip hop tracks
when
of
they
all
reminisce
time.
over you, my God.
Holy shit.
Marco, don't you have a song with Biggie?
You know what I hated, Marco? I hated the fact that I heard that them two fell out. I couldn't believe that they fell out because they were so dope together.
I know Marco Shelton would agree on Chub Rock being the original. Nah, he was just fat, but he wasn't as good as Punter Biggie.
He was just fat.
Wait, but
hey,
Marco,
shout out to the Fat Boys.
What's up?
They made it their whole gimmick.
Chubb was cool, but Chubb was a one-hit wonder. Chub Rock was a one-hit wonder.
Who was about to say something?
Well, I was just saying shout out to the Fat Boys. They made it their whole gimmick to be fat.
That's Bob's music. Bob used to listen to Africa Bambaataa and Sugar Hill Gang. Bob's old school.
Yeah.
No, I said Chub Rock was a one-hit wonder, Marco. He was a one-hit wonder.
Yeah,
That's all.
Right. Treat Me Goes 1990. Chub Rock. Yeah, that was the only song he had really, but that was a big one. It's funny. I saw Young MC being interviewed, I believe, on Drink Champs. Those of you don't know Young MC, the song "Bust a Move." Don't just stand there, bust a move. If you want it,
don't do the girl part.
So that song, well, because that's one of the hits. But that song, to this day, makes him millions. Like that song was so insanely, sinisterly popular. He made so much money, and that was a pop. That was
one. Which one, Marco? Which one?
Bust a Move.
Oh yeah, that's it. Was dope. Yeah.
It was dope for the time, but it's not.
It was cool. It was a pop track, but the royalties you get, use it in commercials and all the shit.
To this day,
I ain't mad at him.
Radio Raheem. What's up there, Little Rock?
You know what I'm talking about, Radio Raheem.
I don't want to interrupt anybody.
No,
you got it.
When I can speak what I want. Marco, I've been watching your program. Of course, I've been watching Ness. And when I said Ness was full of crap, that was just because he couldn't pronounce my name. He never said. He always just says Roscoe. No one ever says Roscoe Picasso. But anyway, I've been in boxing. I've been in boxing I started boxing when I was 8. I had some amateur fights. I'm 56 years old now, and I am a true boxing historian.
Me too.
I mean, the Pernell Whitakers, the Mark Brelands, the old school fighters, and I really can understand, like you. Excuse me, what was that for?
No, not to you. Somebody wrote something in the comments.
Oh yeah. You, I can understand my era from where you come from in boxing. The Tyrell Biggs, those guys, and really understanding boxing and really knowing what boxing was at that point, to where everybody just. You were happy if you got a championship fight. It didn't matter how good you were happy to get it.
Yep.
Everybody won a championship fight.
Yep.
Nobody ducked one. Everybody wanted it. If I can get it, I wanted it. That's what you wanted. So, back then, I remember when I went to Lou Duva's camp. He had a camp in New Jersey. And I actually stayed with Pernell for 4 days.
Okay.
And this whole we were roommates.
You ever spar him?
He could go out, but I could. But yeah. That didn't turn out. Yeah, we did.
Oh,
but
I sparred Pernell. How many times?
twice, but really once. Really once. One he kept picking on me, but he was my roommate. So I mean, I never could hit him.
So let me ask you this. I heard that he was kind of a dick. Is that true? Or was he a cool guy?
No, not to me. Not to me. I was like, he called me like his little brother. So not to me. And
Did you
plus,
see
I was a
him
lot
being-
smaller than him. I was
did you
only
see him being a
122.
Did you see him being a dick to other people though? Because I heard he was kind of like a.
Dude, no. The reason I can't say that because like when Pernell would go out, when we were in New Jersey, I could only go certain places. I couldn't go anywhere with him.
Okay.
So the only time I got to see him was in our hotel room.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
So,
That's
but I
dope,
mean,
man.
like in the gym, he wasn't. No, he was. He was a little showboat because there was no talent there.
I heard.
There
I
was no-
heard. I heard from numerous people, Zab Judah being one of them, who's a friend of mine, that Purnell's his headshots weren't that hard, but his body shots were crippling. Is that
Dude,
true?
hold on. Let me explain something to you. When Dan Duva, who was the head of Duva Promotions, not Lou Duva, he was never there.
Okay.
Lou Duva did not train Pernell Whitaker.
Okay.
Georgie Benson did.
Okay.
And Georgie Benson would tell him, don't hit him in the head. Because I was smaller than Pernell. So when we sparred, those body shots that Bernie McGirt talk about are real. God dang. The body shots from Pernell, and that's all I have to look out for.
Okay. Okay.
Man,
That's dope.
they were for not only for me, they were ferocious to everybody in there in the gym.
Right. Right. Well, man, that's dope. I'd love having somebody in here who actually sparred Pernell Whitaker. That is, even if it was
That's
light
crazy.
sparring.
I sparred with him, I lived
whatever.
with him.
Live
Well,
with him.
few
That's dope.
days, but yeah,
Well, when I- you
well,
know-
in the hotel.
That's some
No
real
kidding.
good shit. That's really cool,
Yeah,
bro.
shout out
Those
OG.
who don't know, like when I lived in Kevin Rooney's house, it was the same thing. We'd all live in the same house, right? So we all live with each other.
Right.
It's like a dorm almost. Yeah, it was cool. So it was a real. That's what they call camp too. All the fighters are up there for camp, focused. You just go gym. Health club to do your strength and conditioning, whatever. Dinner, gym again, running, back in the house, chill. Next morning,
Right.
repeat.
That
Copy
wouldn't let
paste.
us because I was underage. I couldn't do anything.
Mm,
So
So it's like
Pernell could go
college.
out and do whatever he wanted to, and
mm.
then he would come back to the room and he would call me little cuz, what you doing, little cuz? He was like, man, I'm gonna beat you up one day. I'm gonna beat you up one day. I think we were only there for like we were only because there were back then it was ESPN fighters, but it was Top Rank Promotions on ESPN. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Sort of.
ESPN had all
What fight was he getting
Arum
ready
fighters
for?
on there.
Say that again.
Right.
What fight was he getting ready for?
When you were with him.
I think he was getting ready for it, but it was across the country. But I think he was getting ready for Greg Haugen.
Ooh. Wow.
I don't know if you guys remember him.
Come on, man. You know I do.
Of course, we remember Greg
okay.
Haugens. He had that
Yeah, but I
dumbass shit.
think he was getting ready for Greg Haugen, but it was before because like Pernell lived in Norfolk, but he would come up to New Jersey. It was like a pre-camp before he went in with Georgie Benton.
Right.
And you're
Because like I
Remember Greg
said,
Haugen said
trust
that
me,
dumbass shit to
it
Chavez.
wasn't Lou Duva training him.
What?
right.
I'm telling
and
you guys, I
You're
don't.
from,
I have a question.
You're from Arkansas?
No, I'm from Nashville.
Oh, because it says Little Rock.
Tennessee.
I thought that's where you
Right.
Go ahead, what's the question?
Yeah,
that's my name.
That's Greg Haugen who said that dumbass shit to Chavez and damn near got killed.
Do somebody answer the question?
You know what though?
Yeah, I wanted to.
Chavez would have lost that fight to Haugen if he would have just touched gloves.
I don't know about that.
No, they took the point. He lost on the point because he didn't touch gloves.
Oh, right.
That's how he lost.
Oh.
Come on now. You're supposed to be a historian. Camacho.
That's how he was. I ain't talking about Camacho. I'm talking about Chavez Sr.
Oh,
He said that
I'm sorry.
dumbass
I'm
shit to
sorry.
Yeah, I
Chavez
thought you
Senior.
talking about
Damn near got
Oh
killed.
man, come on, man.
That's what I thought. I'm like, Chavez
He
never
wiped
fought.
Tailgate. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's why.
Come on,
That's what I was
dude.
talking about. I was like, what do
Oh
you mean?
no, I was talking about my bad.
Camacho, I got
Yeah.
you. Alberto, do you
Yeah,
want
he
to ask a
said that
question?
dumbass shit to
I thought
Chavez Senior.
somebody said
Chavez Senior tried to
Camacho.
beat him to
Let
death.
let Alberto
Tried
ask
to
a
beat him to
question,
death.
guys. Go ahead, Alberto.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you guys think that Chavez should have lost that fight, like when Richard Steele stopped the fight, or you think that was a good stoppage?
Yeah, he should have lost. He definitely should have lost.
I'll say it just like this: if he'd have got hurt, then what would we be saying?
But there
I
was
mean,
zero. There was zero chance
there's
of
no
that happening.
there. He doesn't have a clock in his head. Did I hate
Exactly.
it? Did I hate it? Yeah, I hated it. But he doesn't have a clock in his head saying, "Well, okay, we only got 3 minutes,
No,
3
I
seconds."
No,
disagree
He
sir.
with
did.
you.
He heard the
Hold on.
ticker.
Hold on. I disagree with you. It is. I've had this conversation a bunch of times. It is the referee's job to know what time is left because they always jump in between. You ever see a ref saying, "Okay, guys, 5 seconds"? You'll hear him say it. Then they jump in between. He jumps in between.
Yeah.
fighters when
And
they
they
run
also
out.
give the ticker. They also give the
Right.
ticker.
So it is
So
their job.
he knew that.
He knew.
But
He knew.
I would say if it wasn't for that, I would say that he screwed up. Dude, I was the biggest
Marco,
dude.
Meldrick Taylor.
Hold on. Let me say this.
Uh-oh.
Let me say this. I knew everybody in Duva's camp. I knew Bumpers. I knew Pernell Whitaker. I knew Meldrick Taylor. I knew Michael Carbajal. I knew
Yeah,
Tyrell
I
Biggs.
know.
I knew
Carlos.
everybody in the camp. I
That's
worked
dope.
with all of those guys.
That's dope. You have
I
any?
knew those guys. But
I
Richard
was gonna
Steele,
say
I'll say this: Richard Steele is a Don King referee.
he always has been. That's a
That's
fact.
it.
That's a fact. Hold on, let me read this super chat real quick. HCA Alberto, I think that's you. Whoever's like eating dinner and banging forks and knives, please mute yourself. HC
Marco, that ain't me. Come on.
well, whoever it is, appreciate you. Extra crispy 2-piece. Marco, what's the best pizza near Times Square? I mean, Times Square, there's literally pizza places are a dime a dozen, man, and they're all good. It is harder to find bad pizza in my hometown than it is to find good. It's harder to find bad. You're going to walk in, you have 9.5% that's going to be good. So just
Chicago got the best pizza, Marco.
But if there's a place, if you want to go, historic place called Joe's Pizza down in the West Village. You want to go to a historic place, it's called Joe's Pizza. I know Joe's is a common name, but Joe's Pizza in the West Village. Look it up. Try and go there.
Yeah, Chicago's pizza is like tomato soup. It's nothing compared to New York pizza.
But you know what?
Alberto's
I kinda
smoking
liked
rock.
it. I like.
Have you been to Chicago, Mo?
Of course, Mo been to
I have,
Chicago, and
yes.
I have too. I've been to both places, and no, New York got it. I got to give them that.
Yeah.
Hey, but
I
I'll say
respect it.
this, Marco. On the topic of Meldrick Taylor, I don't know how you can say that about Richard Steele when Meldrick Taylor was the house fighter. He was the new rising star, and the entire commentary team was glazing him that entire build up during the fight, everything.
Steele has been on.
You're right. Hold on. You're right because I think
it was an HBO show. It was an HBO
There was
show.
an HBO show. It was a Don King fight.
It was.
But if
It was a bad.
if Don King was sponsoring it and Chavez was his guy, come on, dude.
Yeah,
they weren't trying to give up a fight.
It was a bad
Chavez.
He wasn't hurt.
And I think it was was that on the undercard? I'm not sure.
No, that
But
was,
was that on the undercard? Because Chavez always fought on the undercard of Don King
No, that was
Tyson fights.
That was its own main event. I remember watching it live.
That was his own. Oh, well, you could be right. All right. I mean, but, but I wasn't sure. But no, man, come on. But that was Don King's guy, Chavez.
Yeah.
Now,
Hey, shout out to Richard Steele for looking out for the health of the fighters. Because Meldrick Taylor was in a wheelchair. If he'd have gotten McClellan, you guys would be singing a different tune right now. And God bless Meldrick. God bless Meldrick, but he can barely keep the fucking drool in his mouth. He's fucked up today because of that fight. Because of that fight.
The fight was a Don King promotion. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you guys want to talk, go ahead.
He did get fucked up.
I was just gonna.
It's not because of that fight.
No. He got messed up. No, I think that fight was really, really, really trying on him. when he came back, and I think he fought
psychologically and physically.
Kabalaka, some guy. I can't even understand it. When he came back and fought him again, remember when he had the leather
Yeah, well, he
straps,
ended up beating Aaron Davis and winning a belt, you know, at a super welterweight, I believe.
Aaron Superman Davis.
Yeah, he beat Davis.
Yeah,
and
but
won
come
belt. I
on,
believe
man. Because Davis got the belt from Mark Breland.
Yeah, well, whoever he got it from, you know, he came back and won the belt. But anyway,
Mark, I just watched the last 20 seconds of that fight just to come on the panel. Now
wait, hold on. HLD, hold on. Are you joking?
No.
And have you ever seen the fight before?
Oh yeah, I've seen the fight.
Okay,
but I'm
so
watching,
go ahead.
But the only thing that matters is the last 20 seconds.
And let me say one thing to you real quick. Did you see when he gets up and Meldrick looks to the side?
No,
did you see that when the ref
when I wanted to hit?
Yeah, because he was looking to see. He was looking at his corner.
Luduva jumped on the apron.
What clicker?
Wait, he jumped on the apron, Mark?
Yeah, Luduva.
Magic Taylor got dropped at 17 seconds. And at 17 seconds, Richard Steele was doing the count right through the 10 seconds left of the round.
Right.
So what ticker are we talking about that he's paying attention to when he's counting this guy an 8 count? And when he got up, he's just like, bro, you fucked up. And that's it.
What?
Because he hears the ticker in the 10-second count.
He knew that the round was ending, and the guy wasn't.
No, but you said it was a ticker.
No, I didn't say it was a ticker. I said that the referee.
It's always been one. It's always been one.
Hold on, one at a time, guys. I said that the referees do have a mental clock in their head, and they're trained to look at the actual, you know, the LED display of how much time's left. That's 19, part of their job.
What was that? What year was this thing?
I think 89, 90.
I don't have a problem with the stoppage. He was beating Meldrick Taylor up at the end of the fight. Meldrick Taylor looked disoriented. He didn't respond. He stopped the fight.
He didn't look disoriented at all.
Extraordinary disoriented. What are you talking about?
Oh man.
I'm watching it, bro.
I hated it, but you know, it is what it is. I hated it.
Maybe that's what you think, but the majority of people I've ever spoke to disagree. But you know what? It's boxing. It is.
Here. I'll give you the fight. Here, this is one round. You can put that up. We could all talk about it.
I'm not getting flagged. But
and not only that, look at Meldrick now. Look at Meldrick now.
HBO don't even exist for this shit.
Yeah, I've been flagged. You're probably right. They probably won't, but I've been flagged. I don't want to risk it. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I was just saying, look at Meldrick now.
I don't know how we got there. Oh, I think Alberto brought that up. But that.
Why you got to throw me under the table?
Well, you did bring it up, which is fine.
Yeah, I blame Alberto.
That fight.
When in doubt, blame Alberto.
It's Alberto's fault.
Here's what I wonder about that fight, right? So I obviously think that Meldrick Taylor, he got up, he was not wobbling, he was fine. The only thing he did that was somewhat suspicious or suspect was he looked over, but that's everybody knows now. Luduva jumped on the ring apron, he was just looking at his corner. But regardless, let's say that fight would have been called the way I think, and they just, you know, he doesn't stop it. The bell rings before they even throw another punch. Let's say that happens, and we all knew he was ahead on all the scorecards, even with the knockdown. And he
no, we don't.
Yeah.
How do we know that?
Because the score.
How do we know that?
Don't matter. Frank Randall cooked him after that.
No, I'm saying right now.
Mo, chill out, bro.
Quiet. I'm saying right now. What are you talking about? Are you joking?
Okay, but we know he got stopped.
Let's say the fight is over, right? And it's not stopped when it shouldn't have. And Meldrick obviously wins because he was ahead on the scorecards. Would that have changed the trajectory of Meldrick's career? He still would have taken the beating, but knowing that he won, as opposed to being psychologically and emotionally deflated with the quote unquote robbery. You think it
100%? I'm gonna say it like this real quick because I've been quiet for a while. Yeah, you sacrifice for and you get the victory in life. This applies to life. So y'all take notes. Yeah, if you sacrifice and you get the win out of it, you achieve your goal. That's going to boost you up, whereas you sacrifice and you don't get shit out of it. That can be very deflating.
That's why I think this is such a horrible fucking thing, because one, Chavez was like 69 or whatever and so that win alone would have been historical. Two, that really fucking crushed him. So he fought his heart out. He took a beating, as we saw, but still ahead on all the scorecards. Should have won the fight. That's why I was so upset.
How many rounds was he up, Marco?
I understand.
Let me say this.
He was ahead.
I knew Meldrick.
What?
I knew Meldrick before that fight, and I seen him like maybe 6 years after.
Well, he's in bad shape.
But I mean, but it had been like 6 years.
He was still fighting.
So,
you know,
but no, Meldrick wasn't. Johnny Bumpus. You know, Johnny Bump City Bumpus was the one that got me into the Ludovic camp. He was the junior welterweight champion of the world. He was Pernell Whitaker's friend, Rocky Lockwood's friend. He's the one that introduced me to a lot of these guys and got me hooked up. But dude, Johnny said, "Man, dude, he's messed up."
Yeah, no, I know that.
I mean, Johnny said he's messed
been messed
up.
up for a long time, and he was still being sanctioned to fight with severe slurring and clear.
Crostana, did y'all see the fight when he fought Crostana? That dude with these like spider arms.
What'd you say? Who's that? Mo?
That was me, Marco. I want to say so Meldrick Taylor wasn't the same after the Chavez fight, or he was already
the Chavez fight didn't
never.
Same after the Chavez fight.
It took him maybe 5 to 7 years later, and when he was kind of in his late 30s.
So he lost years.
He never was the same after he got beat up that fight.
He wasn't slurring his words
never.
at all. And he won a title after that.
That's the best he ever fought. He never
No, he was not the same. I don't care. Never. When he fought, hold on. When he fought Crisanto Espana, after that, I mean, dude, you could see he was never that. To me, he was the fastest guy in boxing.
He was never the same. I agree. He lost something, but he wasn't clearly like with signs of brain damage until years later.
Man, dude. You don't know these guys. I'm telling you, he was gone. When he fought Crisanto Espana. Look at the fight when he fought Crisanto Espana.
He would be interviewed for all his fights. You hear him talk.
Had he gone to the scorecards, because what we're looking at are the individual judges' scorecards, and you're right, he was a head individual. But when they tally him up and they bring them all together for the referee, they probably would have gave it to Chavez anyway and done some
talking about.
Yo, when
he got knocked out. What do you mean he got knocked out?
When they introduced the scorecards, they're added all up already.
Too much.
No, they're all up and signed by the commission on one paper.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's
what are you talking about?
Hold up. We already got pot stirring Jay. We don't need too many pot stirrers. Let Jay get it off. What you got to say about it?
You obviously don't know that the scorecards that you always see that they put out there, which are all added up by the commission, is not the same ones that are taken from the judges themselves.
What?
Yo, HLD, put on your blood pressure monitor. I'm gonna need you to put on your blood pressure monitor, homie.
Well, we got somebody who don't even know nothing about boxing.
Yeah, I think he's drunk.
I have a question for Marco.
Go ahead.
Each scorecards are collected by each judge, and then they're tallied up by the commission, which is then given to the referee.
What are you talking about?
Well,
he
it's
lost.
English.
He was losing on the scorecard.
It's English. You're not listening to me.
He's on something different.
On
all three.
On all three, he was losing.
The fuckery comes in place when they take the individual scorecards and the commission and whoever else is adding them all up. That's when the fuckery happens.
Now you're intentionally just putting sauce on it. We understand how the process works, but
we know that.
So what I'm saying is, they could have given it to Chavez anyways.
What?
Get off the drugs.
Dude, he was getting smoked. What are you talking about?
Hold on, guys. Give me a second. This guy's sipping Puerto Rican rum. Mo, what do you want to say?
Okay, so you watched the first Triple G and Canelo fight, right?
I did. Yeah.
We didn't see the St. Davis fight do that, right?
Who did you think deserved the win in that fight?
Triple G beat. Oh wait, Triple G and Canelo. You said?
Yes, the first one.
Yeah. I thought Triple G won that one.
Okay, what was the score? What was the scorecards?
I don't remember
what the scorecards were.
I don't remember.
It was a draw. Well, it was a draw.
Officially, right.
There was
officially. So in the second fight, who did you think won the second fight?
Canelo.
Come on.
Hey Mo, stop filibustering.
Why?
I'm not filibustering. I'm just showing you. I'm just illustrating to you. I'm just illustrating to you.
Okay, just for the
I'm just illustrating to you that just because the you see that somebody won the fight, that doesn't mean that the judges can
rule about what the judges had.
Fuckery in boxing. You guys believe all of it.
What are we talking about? The official scorecards they had. That's what I'm talking about. Not
Yeah, I
what
know, but I didn't have. Okay, but me personally, I scored it the opposite way. So that's what I'm saying. Just because the officials scored it that way doesn't mean that they are immune to bias towards the house fighter, towards
it's a
the moneyed
subjective
fighter.
sport, too. What's the point?
That's all. I'm just saying.
When
I'm just
have
saying.
we-
Just because the judges were going to score a given way doesn't mean that they deserve.
When have we
the
seen?
person deserved
Can I
that.
say
That's all I'm
something?
saying.
In your eyes, maybe, but
when have we
Marco,
seen
can I
the
say something?
hold on,
individual?
Y'all gotta
guys,
go one at a
All right,
time,
one time. But
Can I
all
say
I was
something?
saying, my scenario
Please.
was if he would have been given, like, if the fight wasn't stopped, the fact is 100% Chavez would have lost. And my whole scenario was like, what would that have done mentally to Meldrick? Would he have gone the opposite? That's all I was asking. That's my point of even me bringing up the scorecard.
Right.
You know, and
I'm
I do
saying,
think
when have you ever seen the individual scorecard of each judge? When have you ever
I'm
seen
going to lose my
each
mind
one?
with this fucking guy.
When? You get the one that's tallied up by the commission.
Oh my goodness.
No, you're
We've
just-
seen it
you're
before.
just
We have
arguing-
seen it.
Before
You're
I
just-
leave off,
All right, hold
can
on.
I ask you a
Let me read
question?
the super chat real quick. Josue, appreciate you.
He said no.
Original Recipe 5-piece. He says Jake Paul versus TGD is the Timu version of Crawford versus Canelo. Okay.
You get the tallied up one. You don't get the individual one from the
Tank
judge.
Gervonta Davis. Usually it's Gervonta Tank Davis, but I got you. Appreciate you, Josue.
Yo, HLD, are you like?
My
Are you
man,
trolling right now?
My
Are you
man,
trolling? When it's a
listen.
split decision, every decision they say
my man.
this judge.
man.
No. This
My
judge.
man, those are the ones tallied.
115 and
They are
113.
tallied up.
This judge.
You're not. You're reading what somebody else tallied up, but you're not looking at the exact individual judge's scorecard. You're looking at what they tallied
No, we're not
up.
looking at the individual rounds, but we get each judge's
about?
scorecard total. We're not looking at the individual rounds.
And who tallies them up?
What
the fuck?
What the fuck is going on here? This is like the Twilight Zone.
This is yeah.
Nobody.
Let's move on.
HLD just
Come on,
wants to get a
Marco.
reaction.
Put it in order.
Yeah. He wants to stir the pot tonight. He said
Can I say
FST is
something,
up here.
Marco?
Fuck that. I'm gonna stir.
Please.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Who wants to
Please,
talk?
OG. Please bring it back to reality.
Those gotta cool out, man.
Because corruption doesn't exist.
Nobody can speak.
Go ahead.
All right. I want to ask a question because I hear this a lot in boxing. A lot of people say, well, you got to beat the champion and you got to do this and you got to do that. But I don't believe in you got to beat the champion.
Bullshit.
And the reason I say that is because every round is judged one round at a time.
Exactly.
Right.
So you're saying that, it's funny you say that. I've said that 1,000 times. Everybody in here knows that. It's like under that theory, that means you have to just land more punches and
you got to beat the champion every round.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Decisively.
Whoever lands more punches wins. Doesn't matter if they're a champion or not.
It's a dumb narrative.
Incorrect.
Just made.
Wrong. This is pro boxing. This is not amateur boxing.
That's too much. That's too much,
Well,
Marco.
No. Obviously, hold on. We've had this conversation. Obviously, it's not black and white. Yeah, sometimes a weak punch, one hard punch.
It has to be the effectiveness of the punch. Whoever lands does the most damage, in my opinion.
Hold on. My point is this, though. Forget about how you're scoring it. You can't make the person who's champion be able to do less. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you. Yes.
Has to do more. That's what I meant.
You're exactly right. You're exactly
That's
right.
what I meant.
I disagree. You got to take it from the champion.
You easily have to retain. You easily have to retain your title as much as the person that has to take it.
More in terms of whatever your scoring criteria.
It's round by round.
That's the winner should be. Doesn't matter if they're champion or challenger.
Right. OG got it. Yeah, it should be no championship preference, if you will. Nah, man, I don't believe in that shit.
I do.
Whoever won the fight straight up.
I'm a traditionalist.
Most crooked.
Yeah, it's a narrative that
Mo Cheatham. Shout out Mo Cheatham.
Go ahead.
There you go. Is what I'm saying. I mean,
hold on. Wait. Let's let our Australian buddy talk. New Zealand. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's just a narrative that was made by some trainers like Emmanuel Stewart to say, let's go and win a title properly. Let's not just try and squeak a decision. But the idea that champions should get the benefit of the doubt in close rounds just because they're champions is nonsense.
Right, or they need to do more, or they need to do less. Like
the saying of championship rounds, that's bullshit.
They're saying the challenger basically needs to do more.
Absolutely.
Needs to do more. And it's like, no, if you outland them and whatever your scoring criteria is, that's enough. It doesn't, you don't have to do a little more
Yeah.
Because that means you have to win
you
actually
used to
every
hear
round
Emmanuel
decisively.
Stewart.
Why are they
Yeah.
taking so long to tally up the cards?
Oh Jesus
Yeah,
Christ!
champions coaches like Emmanuel Stewart would say they would tell their fighters, don't just go out to try and squeak a decision, go out there and take the title. But that's just words to motivate their fighters. Like
Sure.
the idea that champions just need to make a round, it's just a justification to say champions can make a round close and they'll win it because they're the champion. Like that's just justifying championship bias.
Bullshit. Yeah, exactly.
But let me say, in a subjective sport, you can't shit on Mo because of the people think that, and there's nothing saying, there's no official rule saying that that's not even. So it's like whatever you want to go with. What can we say?
I say
on the contrary,
it's just like in the spirit of competition that shouldn't be allowed. In the spirit of true competition, it's not someone gets a plus 5 bonus points. What the fuck?
I say
because this is not. Look, it's the same thing. It's the same part of the culture of boxing, of the sport, that says what Jake Paul and Gervonta Tank Davis are doing is incorrect and the antithesis of the spirit of the sport. That is the same thing that says that it's part of the culture. That's just the orthodoxy of the culture. So much so that there's judges, even today, especially back in that age, but even today, that judge by the philosophy of you have to take it from the champion.
Well,
that's just the orthodoxy historically of the sport.
To me,
now,
that's
if you disagree with the historical tradition of the sport, then that's a different matter entirely.
For that to happen, the fight is scored round by round.
Hold on, please. Hold on.
Y'all gotta
That's
go
just
one at
like
a time,
saying
man.
when you played, the Jordan, the three-peat bowls. That's just like saying the challengers 3-pointers aren't threes. They got to be fucked. You got to hit them twice.
They count different.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I'll give you a better analogy. The analogy is if you're a star player like an MJ or a LeBron, the refs are more likely to give you the benefit of the doubt because you're a star player. That is more analogous to what I'm saying than what you're saying. Which is true, and it's what happens to the sport to this
when
day.
you're judging each round individually, that means they have.
No,
if they're judging each round individually, and if they're judging each round individually, and you're saying that they're gonna have to, you got to take it from the champion. That means every round they're scoring it like that, or is it that they tally that up?
Exactly.
Or at the end of the fight, when do you hear, man, why they taking so damn fucking long to tally up these cards? Do they do that then?
No, you're
because you don't want to believe the corruption in
clutching at
boxing.
straws. You're clutching at straws with this. This is like saying dirty fighters aren't dirty because they're. This is like calling dirty fighters smart because they're as dirty as the ref will let them. That's just another way of saying, if you can cheat and the referee doesn't call you out for it, you'll get away with it.
I agree.
I
agree.
Can I ask a question?
I think you should do whatever you get away with.
That is true, though.
I want to ask Marco a question.
Please don't make me mute you. Let the man finish talking, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, the winner. Yeah, as Teddy Atlas would say, the winner should be the winner, champion or not. That's all it is. Champions are only told to go out and take the titles because that's championship mentality.
There you go. Who's
next?
We should eliminate the rounds, go 36 minutes straight for championship fights, and whoever wins, and fuck all that shit.
Right. I want to ask.
Yo, shout out, Pop and Jay for actually being the voice of reason.
Now that's the sauce.
That's crazy.
Now that's the sauce.
Again,
no sauce.
All right.
Can I ask a question?
And no seasoning on that, champ.
Go ahead. Ask your question,
Marco. Okay. I want to ask the English guy. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, calling you English or
all of us
whatever you may be.
That's all of us. Heritage is English, so go ahead.
Okay. I really, really, really have a problem with and I want to know what you guys over there think. With like Turkey Al-Sheikh proposing that fighters can't run.
I don't.
What is your?
I don't think it's as big of
FST, I'm gonna let you land, but for context, to the OG, he's from he lives in New Zealand, not England, not in the UK.
But I asked him. I wasn't sure.
But my heritage is English, so yeah.
You're talking to the guy who speaks like Mr. Bean, bro. That's what he's trying to say.
Oh,
bro.
Jesus.
I think people are making too much of a big deal about it. I I think all Turkey's doing is saying he doesn't want guys to fight like William Skull did and just run around the ring where they don't even try to fight.
Right.
And
Correct.
let's be real, Devin Haney did that against Ramirez.
Ramirez.
I mean, that was
And
just
Shakur versus De Los Santos and
That
etc.
was a cancer
Come on,
boxing.
come on. Let him speak.
Anyway, to
Let him speak.
answer the question, I just think Turkey's saying, can you guys at least try to fight? Don't just run around and try to eke out a decision. It's not like he's saying he's going to penalize fighters for running. So Turkey just likes to be up front with his.
Well, Jay, he technically can penalize them by just not booking them, so to speak, anymore.
Yeah, right. We're not paying them, right?
Yeah, but
as he should.
hold on. Can I respond to that, Marco?
ahead.
I agree.
Yes,
but
please.
that's every promoter. Every promoter can penalize you for doing.
When have you ever heard a promoter say that before him? I've never heard. Don
They don't have to say it, but they're like, you know what, you boring. We don't want to hire you no more.
Can I respond? Bob Arum, Frank Warren, they've all done it with their guys in the past, and also Eddie Hearn did that with I forget his
Devin
name.
Haney at the end, bro. Like we done.
Some English.
Jack Catterall.
I forget his name.
Hold on.
English.
How has he done that? He actually went on record like El Sheik did and said, I
No,
don't want.
No, he alluded to it.
No, he didn't.
Action speaks louder than words.
Wait, can I?
Go ahead.
Let him finish, please.
Frank Warren did it with Lyndon Arthur. Anybody who's seen Lyndon Arthur or Anthony Yard won, the fight was absolutely terrible, and Lyndon Arthur won, and Frank Warren was pissed about that. So he publicly called Lyndon Arthur. You know, he didn't promote him, even though he upset his golden boy. When Rigondeaux beat Donaire by dominant decision, he publicly criticized him. He kept calling Rigondeaux boring, which he was, but he didn't promote him. Eddie Hearn did it with, again, the name escapes me. It was one of his undefeated champions who lost to Carl Frampton. Once he started losing in pretty boring fights, he didn't promote him. He didn't even talk about booking him. So those are examples.
Arum did the same with Jermaine Ortiz after the Teo fight. He got him out. He never hired him again.
Awesome. I love it. Very happy. It's good for the sport that they do that. I'm very happy that Jack Catterall has never, ever, ever gotten anywhere near a title because he's boring as fuck.
Hey, Mo, that's why Haney needs to get knocked out in November. We can get rid of him, too.
Man, quit hating. It ain't happening.
True facts.
Oh, it's happening.
Man, kill yourself.
It very, very well could happen, but I don't know if it will.
Anything could happen. You can get hit by a car in the morning going to work. Anything can happen.
When you're running in the street,
let me say something. I'm not.
You can get hit by a car, but when you're running in traffic and there's freight trains flying by, it's way more likely to get hit by a car.
Let me just explain something. I've been in the gym with a lot of these guys back in the 80s. Dude, you're not. When you are calculating and thinking in the ring with the skills that you see a Devin Haney with, or Meldrick Taylor, or a Johnny Bumpus, or just top athletes, this is not gonna happen. It just doesn't. It happens, but golly, man, what are you wishing for? Devin Haney's not gonna get knockout, Devin Haney, and I'm not a Devin Haney fan at all. But I know his skill level. And I'm not a Devin Haney fan at all. But I know, like I could say certain guys could get him, but golly, you gotta reach because you gotta go up and wait. He's going to be hard to beat. I'm telling you.
You got to be here on November 22nd that night, man, so we can say Toby.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I know talent.
Do you
Devin
know
Haney is not one of my kick that right. I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what, dude. I've been around boxing. I'm 56 years old. I've been around boxing.
You really old. Okay, I got you.
Well, don't do it like that. Come on, man. Don't hurt my
Oh, you about to
feelings.
pull the belt out? I hear her getting
I'm
frustrated. You about to
56
pull out the
years
belt?
old.
Come on.
I've been
like a
around
month
boxing.
into this.
Man, I've been around boxing since I was 6.
He's old enough to be my dad, bro.
No, he's not.
See,
Hell no, get out of here. Y'all the same age. Fuck
that
outta
ain't
here.
funny. Cut it out.
No,
I'm old
the
enough to
reason
be
why
your
he's
father,
joking is
not your
because
dad. Your
the
father.
reason why he's joking is because he's probably in his 50s. He never tells us how old he is, but he's alluded to him being in his 50s as well. So
Right.
Well, I'm 56, but I'm just saying I've been around this sport. I started boxing when I was 8 until I was 20.
Okay.
I've been around this sport forever.
Yeah, me too.
I've never lost this sport. Never lost this sport.
Yeah,
I
me
don't
neither.
understand, gentlemen. What's the problem with Turkey Al Sheik saying he don't like something? He's the money guy. He ain't a promoter.
Man, let me
He
tell you
don't
something.
I don't like how they
Let me
fight.
tell you something.
What's wrong
Let me
with
tell you
that?
something. They got
Thank you,
all kind
Deacon.
of different.
Thank you, Deacon.
Are
It's
you gonna let
midnight.
somebody
Oh,
talk
1 minute.
or
See,
not?
he started early. Go ahead.
Okay. What Turkey Al Sheik do? We don't know if he's got a heart condition, if he's gonna pass away, because he's already said, dude, I probably got 2 years. We don't know what the propaganda is in this. We don't know nothing. We don't know what that country got built up in this. First off, I have no doubt Turkey Al Sheik ain't got the bread. He's been backed. He's just a front guy. He's just a front guy. There are
What's
other
wrong with
people
him saying what
behind
he's gonna
him.
say if he's just a
I
front
got,
guy?
and so what? He's got the backup of the backup that's backing it all up. So what's the point? I don't care.
The point is, how long is this gonna last? Because they're gonna back out of this.
As long as everybody else lasts when they want.
They're gonna back
break
out of
up,
this,
they break up.
man. When they back out of this,
But why do we
it's
care
gonna be
about how long
done.
it's gonna last?
I
Why
don't
do we
care,
care?
bro.
They're
Niggas care
doing
about
it
him making
for
fights.
propaganda. They're doing it to build up their tourist community.
So what?
What do we care? He's making fights. I don't care what he's doing it for.
Really?
I mean,
He could be
really.
He could be doing it just to tickle his own ass. I could care less.
Why would I care what Turkey Al Sheik's motivation is if he's making fights? I don't care what his motivation is.
Yeah, but I mean, okay. How long have you been a boxing fan? Let me ask you this.
I'm 53. I've been boxing fan a long time. He's making better fights than Al Heyman makes.
And I'll give you that. But what people you're looking at the short term thing, like, oh man, he's saving America. He's saving boxing. He's saving all that.
But what other
No,
Who
dude,
said
he's
he's saving
not.
America? He ain't Donald
He's
Trump.
not.
Who said he's saving America?
This dude ain't busting a grape chewing on it.
But what other promoter in America saved shit anyway? I mean, like, what are we talking about?
I charge my phone.
No, and you're right about that. You're right about that. We got sick, sorry promoters.
Okay,
We got. I mean, we never got. But dude, for us to turn our back and just
back on
run
what?
over there.
They're paying.
So what?
Go. That's how it is in life, bro. Hey, the highest bidder. Hey, man, that's who's gonna go get it.
Dude, you got people like the tank fight and all of that. But dude, what? You got tank fighting.
bro. Okay, Tank has always been a globetrotter. So what's the point? Who cares?
Who cares? I do.
I don't care. Oh, you must be a Tank fan.
You don't care.
No.
I don't care.
He cares about the integrity of the sport, is what he's saying.
We don't have
I've been watching this sport all my life.
Thanks fighting Jake Paul.
My dad was a boxer. My granddad was a boxer. No, my dad was a boxer. My granddad was a boxer. I box. Dude, we Globetrotters were boxing. Dude, what? So what do you care?
They getting paid. The fighters getting paid. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Clarissa Shields trying to fight Layla Ali, who's 50.
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
It's a joke.
I would never pay for that. I'll tell you what I would do.
We saw Mike Tyson in there, so we can't say that shit could be a joke.
That's true.
I didn't pay for that shit either.
But it happened.
Did you pay for that? Don't lie. Did you pay for that?
My man, that was on Netflix, bro.
Did you pay for that?
It was on
That was on Netflix.
Did you pay for it? Did you watch it?
That was part of my subscription. You're absolutely right.
Hell no, I didn't watch that. For what?
Oh, well, my friend, if you don't have Netflix, I can understand it. I'm not
So
trying to
if you don't know
Don't do that.
boxing,
Don't do that.
if
Right, I
you don't know
respect that. I mean, there's
boxing,
nothing. But I think how
if you don't know
half of
boxing, maybe you
half of
watched
America got
it.
Netflix.
There was no interest in that for me.
Hey,
Well,
There was
I
no
enjoyed it,
interest
and
at all.
65 million other people enjoyed it. So
Oh, that was just for
They
the
may have
Serrano fight.
65
enjoyed
million
it,
households.
but me as a boxer, me as a person who knows the sport, me has gone to all gyms all over the country, dude. That was no interest in that for me because I knew there was no way Mike Tyson
110 million
was
people
gonna be.
worldwide
Yeah,
watched
a
it.
lot of other people.
I don't give a
That's
dude.
cool.
Okay,
That's cool for them. Not for
Whatever,
me. I
whatever your
know what I
preference.
want to
Right.
watch.
All right.
Good. It's just like every movie
You
that
know,
goes out there, nobody goes
you
out
know
to
what I
see them,
watch. You
right?
know what I watch.
Let's move on.
I watched
I
MASH.
want to get guys. I want to get the rest of the panel involved. I feel like it's kind of two same people talking. So let's float it over
I
here.
apologize,
No, it's all
Marco.
good. It's all good. We just want to get everybody involved. Mo, did you want to comment at all?
No, I think I interrupted too many people already, so I just wanted to let our new panel guest cook because I'm really interested in hearing him talk about his. I personally thank you for coming on. I was not introduced. I don't know what your name is, sir, but thank you for coming on because I think people like you who have a lot of history in the sport, you're an integral part of the culture and the history and keeping this thing going. So I appreciate you coming on. I hope you come on again some other time. Thank you.
Word. Shout out Mo. And it's Roscoe Picasso, I believe, right? Lil Rock is
Roscoe. Go with
Picasso.
Yeah, it's Roscoe Picasso. Nest don't
He
never
said
get it.
say his
That's
last
what I
name
meant
right, so I
by
had to put that on it.
Hold on, you guys. Is Roscoe Picasso the same guy with Little Rock on here, or is that a different person?
Yes.
Am I confused?
Yeah, it's Lil Rock. It's Lil Rock.
Okay, Lil Rock. We just go with that.
So
no, you go with Roscoe Picasso. Lil Rock is gone.
Here's the thing that we were talking about
Because
earlier.
Champ said, man, when you call yourself little something, that don't make no sense. That make you seem like a chump. I was like, well, okay. So Champ said, get rid of Lil Rock. So now Roscoe Picasso.
Here's the point we were talking about earlier, which I'm still curious about. Do we think Tank and Jake are actually going to throw and try and fight, or do we think it's going to be light sparring at best?
I think it's going to
be. You know my opinion, Marco.
Right, hold on.
It's going to be like
let Bob go first because he talked first.
Okay. It's going to be less than light sparring. Them guys are probably going to barely graze each other. I don't believe they really going to hit each other at all.
Okay. CJ, what do you think?
Oh, yeah. It's just going to be like when I sparred you. You couldn't hit me. You were shadow boxing. No, I say that to say I don't think it's going to be a legit fight.
Okay. Alberto? Oh, he fell asleep. Okay. HLD.
Bro, it's going to be the fight of the year. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's gonna be
right. My bad. I'm still here.
Sauce.
He's trolling. So you think they're not going to do shit?
I really don't care.
You don't.
There you go.
You know what we haven't heard from at all is the samurai.
I think it. Oh,
samurai, you working? Are you not talking? He's not talking. Okay.
Should we got E-Rock up here too? Shout out
E-Rock.
There it is. Oh no, I'm at home, but I was just letting y'all talk. But no, I already said, man, they're not. That's not a real fight.
No, okay.
I mean, it is an exhibition for a reason.
Mo, what do you think?
Well,
I think it would just be similar to the Tyson fight. Yeah, where they'll have spurts. Well, they'll have some activity and then tussle a little bit, then clinch up and then back off and then do their little pretending like they're fainting and like they're trying to set something up, but it's just more of just a glorified sparring match. I'm really focused on I'm taking a deep breath and focusing on the great undercard that is most likely going to be delivered.
And what are the options for this undercard? What do we think might happen?
I'm just thinking of Bumgarner and Serrano.
Okay.
I'm hoping that to happen.
They're saying that Oshaki's going to be on the undercard. Oshaki and what's the other dude? Ford?
Ray Ford?
Tank is so bad he's going to get another.
Hell no, that's not Ray Ford. That's too soon.
Tank is so bad he's going to get another draw in this fight.
I think that Oshaki and Ford fight is actually going to be. Isn't it supposed to? Oh, never mind. No, you're right.
They said November, Mo.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
remember
maybe
that.
like I was thinking maybe Elisa Bumgarner, Michaela Mayer rematch for Michaela's belt, but I don't know. That's just
No,
me
they're
throwing
not.
stuff out
She's
there.
not going up that high at 147. She won't. Bumgarner.
What kind of coffee is that, Marco?
Say that again.
I said, what kind of coffee is that?
Just a plain espresso and milk latte. You know how we do it. I got it earlier too. I got it like a while ago, but I drink coffee slow. I don't just fucking pound it. That's from like 3-4 hours ago. All right. Well, I'm not sure what's going to happen with this fight. I know what I want to happen. I want them to go at it, but I'm not sure. And I'll be I said this before, and I stand on this. I think Netflix, I think Tank, and I think Jake's careers will all suffer if they just go out there and just pity pat bullshit and don't really try.
Hey, Marco, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let me give my opinion on that.
Oh yeah, go for it.
The fight with Tyson and Jake Paul. If hear me out. If something would have dramatically happened and Tyson would have got hurt, that would have looked terribly bad on Netflix to have that happen on their promotion. That would have been horrible. So they had to do something to say this can't happen. You can't knock him out. You probably can't knock him out because you don't want to have this happen on your promotion. With Tank Davis, and you see the size match, they're not going to have this. They're not going to have something horrible happen on their station because it's a bad look. They can't have that. So
I don't think Netflix gives a shit, bro. They're the ones who put out Tiger. Is it Tiger King on there?
Dang, man, grow up, guys. Come on, guys. I've been around this sport.
If you scared that somebody gonna get hurt, why have the event if you're scared?
It's not about one person or the other person getting scared. It's about the network.
Then why is
the network doesn't want to see this?
Bro, you see all the documentaries they put out on Netflix about crazy? They don't give a shit. They want the spectacle circus,
They don't
bro.
give a shit.
They don't. They want the bigger the circus, the better for them. They don't care.
Hold on, champ. But they do. To be fair, they do want to keep Jake Paul around, right?
Who says that? They got MVP. Maybe not.
Man,
they got a deal with them. They got a deal.
Let me ask a question to the one guy in the background. How old are you?
He won't tell you because he's a weird FBI.
You're talking to HLD?
Oh, well, it's cool, but I'm just saying, man, you gotta know the sport and the entertainment, and you gotta know the people who are putting on these shows.
Bro, I know
they
Netflix,
don't want to see a disaster.
They put a lot of disaster on Netflix. You just don't know because you don't have it, sir. But I'm telling you, Netflix got
Who
a lot
don't
of shit
have
on there. You said it yourself. You didn't pay because you didn't watch the Tyson and the other fight, right?
No, he just said he didn't watch. He didn't say he doesn't have Netflix. But full disclosure, hold on, champ. Full disclosure, HLD is 70 until proven otherwise. He's 70 years old. I'm gonna put that on.
Nah,
I'm not 70. I'm 56.
No, I said HLD.
Netflix got a lot of
not
trash
you.
on there.
What'd you say, Bob?
HLD's right. Netflix got a lot of trash on there. A whole lot of it.
A lot of crazy
yeah,
stuff,
they do.
Bro.
They do.
Yeah,
but when you got an event, when you have an
network
event coming like this with like 100 million people watching, or maybe what do you think, Marco?
Have you seen the Tiger King documentary, bro? That shit was crazy. They don't care. And over 100 million worldwide watched that shit.
That was because COVID was going on.
So you think they want to see a fight when Mike Tyson getting killed in the ring? Do you think for 1 second?
They showed
just
Tyson
between me and you. Hold on. Just between me and you. Nobody else is talking. Just between me and you. You think he could have knocked Jake Paul out, or Jake Paul could have knocked him out?
I think Jake Paul could have finished him. He took his throat.
Jake Paul could have totally finished him.
Yep. Tyson had no knee. His knees were literally blown out. Like he played.
He was done as a fighter. I'm telling you, I know he could have washed him.
Knew that Jake knew himself. Had he knocked him out, it would have been a bad look for him.
Yes,
but for this 30-year-old snot-nosed globetrotter of boxing, Bro, he's gonna knock that midget out if he can. Hopefully.
Damn. I don't think
You would think that.
But you know what?
No, it was an agreement.
Jake,
You can't do
Jake,
that.
guys. If
You
Jake
can't
knocks
do it.
out Devontae Davis, right, and he's so much bigger, does he get looked at like, why are you beating up somebody so much smaller?
No, because he's gonna fight AJ in the
That's why it's an exhibition. And there will not be, I guarantee you, I guarantee you, Marco, there will be no decision.
It will be looked at sideways.
I guarantee you there will be no decision and no knockout.
Please. It will be looked at sideways, I think, by a lot of people. Almost like like they'll feel bad for Tank if Jake knocks him out, being the size advantage.
No.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't. But
don't think
the
so,
thing is, he's going to go to the far extreme. He's going to the midget, and then he's going to go to the giant in the Springer versus AJ. So it's going to be like he's going to be on the same side of the field that he is now.
The AJ thing.
No, because if Canelo wins, he's going to fight Canelo next. If Canelo beats Crawford,
there's a lot of speculation going on.
Yeah, too much sauce.
Yeah.
Eddie Hearn has it that's gonna be AJ and old boy in the spring.
Yeah, but they already collapsed
For the
negotiations
spring,
because
for
of
the
the
spring.
network. The network.
The guy from Saudi Arabia.
And
he's
network,
good.
And the network.
He's good, by the way.
Hold on. The network issue isn't going to go anywhere. Netflix.
That's not an issue. Eddie still came out. It's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen.
Well,
hey, all this shit is cool and cute. Can we switch back to real boxing? Ring Magazine put out that Teo said he's down for Shakur in early 2026. How y'all feel about that fight?
Did you see
Teo lied so much.
Teo said that the fight is signed and I'm waiting or something. I signed already. Something like that. Like
no, I didn't see that. Yeah. All right, well, shit. As we're getting closer to official tissue, let's speak on it.
It's still up in there because what it really looks like.
Anybody believe what Teo say? You lying?
Hold on, let him finish what he's saying, please. Go ahead.
Shakur's side is really more interested in wanting to fight Lamont Roach. They don't want to go up there and fight Teo.
There we go.
And they both are quiet now because they've been told to be quiet because they were chirping too much.
Teofimo's official X responding to Shakur saying Lamont was getting ready for the rematch, is going in between the fight, and then it's only if Teo doesn't accept the fight against me. And then Teo says, "I've already accepted the fight. I'll see you in the beginning of the year, Shakur." So
now go to Shakur's page, and then
see you at the finish line.
Something else, and then Teo went underneath and chirped them, and then they stopped. And then they stopped.
Don't be on your saving face. I ain't heard none about accepting a fight, little dude. Oh,
now click.
So he's just saying
Teo commented under that. No, just click on.
Hold on, Marco. Let me just ask a question.
Go down.
Hold on. How do I do that?
Has Shakur ever ducked anybody?
No, that's
yes, he ducked Devin Haney.
He didn't fight all his peers. I don't know if
he ducked Devin Haney.
How do I see the string?
You think?
I don't know how to do
that. I'm not on Twitter.
Oh, you're not.
But what we're getting now is one person saying I've accepted, the other person saying I know nothing about that. So that's what we're getting.
But after all this chirping, because they've been ordered to shut the fuck up, and they're both not talking no more about it. Because you don't see nobody.
They both spoke on it today.
Hey, hold on. The Mexican guy. I'm not trying to be racist, nothing like that. I'm just trying to pull your voice out.
He's not Mexican.
Or the Latino guy, whatever.
Bro, I'm black, bro. What the fuck, bro?
I don't know.
He's Boricua.
That's not my way.
I'm negro, bro. I'm black, bro.
That's him. The one that's talking right now. That's him. Not you, the one that was talking right now. Dude, and I swear to God, dude, I love everybody. But do you think
it's not you,
Devin Haney? No, listen.
I'm gonna kill myself earlier, bro.
Come on, man. You my guy. Because I like you. I like all your comments and everything.
He did.
But I want to ask you your comment. Who do you think will win between Devin Haney? Because I don't know. But I really want to hear your opinion. Devin Haney versus Shakur.
With what I know today, I'm going to go absolutely with Shakur.
Me too.
Man, me too. But I want to go with Devin because I like his dad. But I just think the talent is just too much there.
Hey man, the Puerto Rican talent's too much in Shakur, man. So I gotta.
Man, shut up, man. Shut up. You ain't gotta bring up no Puerto Rican, none of that. Dude, I was trying to keep that out. Dude, what are you doing? You're messing it all up.
I thought Shakur's
hate
dad
you.
was Puerto Rican.
Who cares? Who gives a damn?
Real quick. Let me pump the Discord. First, let me do the Grant raffle. As you guys know, we are raffling off these Grant gloves behind me. 1998 8-ounce pro fight gloves. As you guys know, brand new, vintage, first model ever released. So to enter those, please send either send $10 Cash App or $10 PayPal to the two addresses right above. And of course, put your name and put Grant gloves. Secondly, we do have a new Discord. I am putting it in the chat right now. This is where it's like a 24-hour party line for boxing. We talk shit, whatever. Those of you who can't sleep, who live in Australia, whatever. And finally, we're 7 away from the goal for the Super Chat goal. I would love to hit that goal if we can tonight. So don't
Mario,
be shy.
you said we. Bro, you ain't
Mario?
never on there. You ain't never on there. So
Why'd you
stop saying we.
Why'd you call me Mario?
Hold on. Marco, can I get a question in real quick?
This dude called me Mario. I thought we were boys. What?
Marco, no. The guys who are on here right now, can y'all give me y'all names? Not nothing because I want to be able to remember you guys because dude, I really like you guys.
It's all good.
This
CJ
is fun.
Rich in this bitch.
This is
CJ Rich.
You see what I did to the panel?
If you look at the screen, Roscoe, you could see under the boxes.
Yeah, I really like you guys. So that's all. So when I see you guys, I'll be like, dude, I'm gonna jump on because I like you guys.
No Diddy.
I rock with you. Come on.
He's too old for that shit, bro. He's too old for that shit.
That was more to make you guys laugh, not for him. But I got you.
Well, he's old enough to be my dad, bro. Come on,
yeah, okay.
Man, I'm old enough to be your mama's dad. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I really like being on with like guys that don't.
Hey, the guy
talk.
The guy you said that go kill yourself. His name is HLD. All right.
All right.
Mexican.
But I like being on like a channel.
Call him the Mexican HLD. He's good with that.
Oh God.
Yo, I'm the black Mexican, bro. I'm the black Mexican, bro. How about
that works for me, dude. I don't care, dude. I don't care. I love everybody.
Let me welcome a couple new Brim. What's up? We haven't heard from you. How you doing? And CT, you've been pretty quiet, except calling me Mario. How you doing?
Yo, Brim, you there? Brim, you there?
I'm chilling, man. We're just trying to get some.
Yo, Brim, you see me cook those dudes the other night. You were on the panel, man. I'm getting out here.
I think Brim stepped away. Otherwise, he usually shines.
Brim be calling in from work, Marco.
Oh, Brim does?
Yeah, I think he works nights.
That must be dope. Like, this must be such a cool way to like pass the time if you're at work, right?
Hell yeah.
Right. Do you ever?
Imagine you being at work and you're doing all this yelling and shit on this thing.
No, that's you. You're doing all that yelling and shit.
Hey, gentlemen, I just wanted to make a cameo appearance because I heard y'all talking about some stuff. The thing is, there's a report that already came out that Saudi and all of them are frustrated with Tio and they're moving on. So Tio has blew it again. All right.
That's Chris Mannix talking shit for Jay Prince, bro. They don't want that fight. That's not Chris Mannix. Not even nowhere near part of Team Saudi Arabia, bro.
Well, listen, it ain't like this is far fetched for a Tio.
Ain't like he can't get the fight.
It's not that. It's just that they don't want the fight. That's what's going on.
Well, I mean, they don't want to deal with Tio on the shenanigans.
If you see right now, they both shut the fuck up because they were told to shut the fuck up.
Well, I guess, and then I heard y'all say Shakur ducked Devin. No, he didn't duck Devin. He just tried to go to the WBA route and try to get a higher purse, and Devin dropped all the belts. I don't consider that a ducking from nobody.
Nobody.
Hold on. Who's the new guy? Who's the new guy?
He's not new.
Brim. Boy, new on the panel tonight.
The newest guy on the panel. Yeah.
What's your name?
He's from Argentina, bro.
Man, Shakur ain't ducking nobody.
Nah, he ain't fighting him either.
I love Devin Haney, and he ain't ducking nobody either.
Now Devin
Except
moving like a
Shakur.
champion should, even though he about to get knocked out.
The
He moving like
only
a G though.
person that Shakur don't want to, the only person Devin don't want to fight is Shakur.
Well, I mean, they're 2 weight classes apart now. Come on, homie. Now they're 2 weight classes apart.
They could have got together. They could have got together at a point at 135.
Yeah,
OG, I'm gonna let you cook, but I want to address HLD. You said they've been told to shut the fuck up when the last tweet was 10 hours ago. How is that shutting the fuck up? They both talked about this shit today.
They started
How
talking, chirping, and then they were told to shut up.
So 10 hours of shut. Okay, you got it, man.
I'm just telling you.
Does that make sense to you? Does that really make sense in your head?
It absolutely does when you know what I know.
Get the fuck out of here.
What do you know?
Too much that I can say.
I know you in somebody's camp or something, but 10 hours is not shutting the fuck up. Ain't no way you can convince me.
They're quiet. They are quiet after all that. Jay, they would have been kept on chirping. They would have kept on chirping.
HLD's in somebody's camp?
Hey, you got it, OG. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, I didn't say anything.
You didn't say anything.
Am I OG? Who is OG?
Shakur wants Lamont, bro. Shakur don't want to go up to 140, bro.
No, he doesn't.
He don't want to go up to 140, bro.
He will.
He just doesn't.
He will.
He'd rather fight Lamont. He'd rather fight Lamont. Going up to 140 to face Teo is not no easy task at all.
It's too bad for Shakur because we had the 4 or 5 horsemen at one point. They've all moved up. Shakur is the only one left. Even though
but he's a 126 pounder.
Hold on a second. Even though Tank didn't move up, he's not fighting anymore. So Shakur went from having all these fights to prove his greatness to just dry now. Who could he fight at 135 or even 140?
He's got to move up. He's got to move up, champ.
Marco,
he's already 3 weight divisions up, guys.
Go ahead, Alberto.
Yeah, I just had a question for Brim because we got Lil Rock on the panel. Hey, Brim, can you explain how Norman is going to do Haney November 13th?
Oh.
Okay, I did a full breakdown because a couple people asked me. What I believe what Norman is going to do is he's not going to have any regard to what Devin's going to try to accomplish. So what he wants to do is make sure that Devin's uncomfortable, put calculated pressure on him, also utilizing feints to make Devin, try to utilize his jab so he can punch over the top of the jab. Also, Devin has to try to go to the body. So when he tries to go to the body, he's going to leave himself open. So I believe that Brian Norman is going to do a combination of setting traps. He's not going to sit on his punches early in the fight as well, so he can be fast, so he can be to punch with Devin. And plus, because he has power in both hands, and he don't have to sit on those punches. So I think he's going to slowly try to beat on Devin and then wear him out into the point where he folds. There's some other dynamics, but my brain is on work mode. So I'm sorry, guys, that if I'm not explaining to the T that I usually explain, but I'm literally like bogged down with a crazy amount of work. And I just want to pull up for 1 second and holler at you guys. Like I'm dealing with a lot of bullshit. Matter of fact, I got to hop off. Hopefully I can pull back up. Y'all be blessed.
You know what it is?
Yeah, shut up, bro.
Suffering from what I'm suffering from. Living in Connecticut is fucking whack. We both got to get the fuck out of here.
Whoa! What
Damn,
the?
you from Connecticut real bad. I enjoy myself in some parts of Connecticut.
Everybody, chill. Marco, what are you talking about, man?
I'm sorry. I apologize, but I
shout out Brim though.
Peace out,
Brim from Connecticut.
Hold on. Can I give my opinion on how I think that fight will go?
Hold on, real quick. Brim, where are you from again?
I'm originally from Arkansas.
Arkansas, but he lives in Connecticut. You live in what, Stanford, you said?
No, I live in New Haven.
New Haven. I don't even know where the
fuck. New Haven is different, man. That's just that's crazy.
Now it's excusable.
Yo, CT, real quick. Have you ever been to Westport?
Yeah.
I was just there. That shit is hilarious. You have it's all white people who wear sweater vests. They look like they're from the 80s and they all own yachts. It looks like a fucking throwback.
Yeah, you definitely
right? It's weird. It's like
it is.
I think they're almost joking. They got like the 80s, like the hair parted like this, and
you felt out of place. You felt out of place when you was out there, didn't you?
I sure the fuck did.
If you had their money, you had their money, you wouldn't say that.
That's true.
Marco, are you a yuppie now? You're a yuppie.
Nah, but Westport. For those you don't know, from what I understand, it's hedge fund, like dudes who have. They all live there, and it's so rich. It's fucking.
Hey, Marco, if you don't get out of there soon, you're gonna turn into American Psycho.
I'm gonna turn into like a Banana Republic
Bro,
wearing douchebag.
That's where you need to hang out so you could get your connections, Marco.
Nah,
man.
I'm fucking
you gotta
bouncing.
be smart.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I don't have that much money. It does. It makes you feel alienated. Not only that you feel the richness, but also like I don't look like them. I don't dress like them. It's weird. But
how you think I feel in the burbs?
Yeah, no, but this is different. Like it literally feels, ask CT, I'm not kidding, like a throwback into the 80s, how these people dress. Like,
I felt out of place when I first my first meeting that I had for WWE was out there, and I was dressed in, I thought I was dressed pretty nice, but looking at them, I was like, damn.
Yeah, but they're dressed corny. Like they wear penny loafers.
Yeah. I felt out of place, man.
Those $1,500 penny loafers that they be wearing.
Probably. No, they're definitely rich.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're definitely rich.
Are you not signed with WWE?
No, I'm not a wrestler, nothing like that. No, I just work in production and promotion and marketing.
Oh, right. I know they got writers and all kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So, but what were we talking about before I brought that up? I just wanted to.
I was like, did anybody watch this MVP fights tonight? Because I'm watching them now.
I watched the Puerto Rican kid.
No.
We have a knockout candidate of the year, bro. Dude slept.
Did you guys hear what Jake Paul said?
What did he say?
Talk to us.
Jake Paul said. Now, somebody, you gotta justify this. Jake Paul's on there saying fighting Tank is a 50-50 fight, and then right after that, he said, "I'm gonna fight Anthony Joshua in 2026." If me fighting 135 pounds is a 50-50 fight, how am I gonna get in the ring with Anthony Joshua?
That is
hold on. Let me ask this. Hold on.
You see, Marco? I told you.
Piggybacking off what you just said.
That's a great
Dude,
point.
is anybody in this chat or anybody on this voice call think Tank can win?
Yeah, of course he can win.
Tank is the greatest of all time, bro.
They could both win.
We did our picks earlier today on the morning stream. Most of us.
What did everybody pick? Tank, right?
All right, guys.
Hear me out. It was a big hypothetical. Hey, Roscoe Picasso. I'm gonna let you go real quick.
All right. Dude, let me do this.
Roscoe Picasso.
Let OG go.
Go ahead. No, let's see Jay go. Go ahead.
We said with the caveat that if it's an actual fight, a lot of us think it's going to be a circus show and they're not really going to go out. But hypothetically, if they both go all out, then we got Tank.
Right,
that
Roscoe.
Was
here's what the majority of the panel think: that it's going to be more of a light sparring session.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Puerto Rican's gonna knock him out, bro. The Puerto Rican's gonna knock him out.
Who's the Puerto Rican?
That makes zero sense.
That's Jake Paul.
I didn't get that.
He's from El Dorado. El Gallo del Dorado, Puerto Rico, bro. What are you talking about?
Because he bought an apartment in Puerto Rico.
He lives there. Yeah,
he lives there.
Man, get the. Hey man, I don't curse, but get the fuck out of here. And that's the last time you guys will ever hear me curse. But God dang,
Marco's trying to
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on, let me. HLD, I think I've asked you this. I don't remember your answer.
Yeah.
I know you still go to Puerto Rico. Is he actually like loved? Do people like him there? Is he accepted?
Initially, when he first got there, he
got money in Puerto Rico.
My man, they're right. When he initially got there, it was one of those. Oh, here's an outsider trying to take over, kind of like the people that do in Hawaii, right? You know, but as he's invested into the island, building gyms, put his money where his mouth is. What he's done with Amanda and how you see. It's changed. Yeah, you got the hardcores, but overall, he's looked upon as someone who's doing good. At least he's not just eating and he's giving back.
Oh, that makes sense. He's investing in the.
Hold on. Can I ask him a question? Sure. The guy said Jake Paul's is doing good in Puerto Rico. Do you live in Puerto Rico?
Sometimes.
No, he visits.
Okay, I know the Colon family. I know the Colon family well.
You Carlito Colon, or what are we talking about?
Richard.
The whole, Carlito Colon. The whole family that ran the wrestling business, all of that. I know that family well.
Yeah.
I know that family well. So don't trip up on trying to think that he's getting in there I know those crowds in Puerto Rico. I know those crowds trying to kill and stab wrestlers coming out of the arena. I've been to Puerto Rico.
No.
I
Wrestling
went
is
there.
a
We
different
promoted.
story than what it is in boxing.
No,
Wrestling
no, no, no,
is
no,
very
no, no,
tribal.
no, no,
The
no, no,
business in
no,
Puerto
no.
Rico
What? I'm
of
gonna
wrestling is
tell you why it
different.
wasn't. Do you remember when Bernard Hopkins went down there with Tito Trinidad
Yeah, I mean,
and
but
he threw the flag down? Dude,
yeah.
those were the same crowds that was running us out when we were promoting wrestling down there.
No, but wrestling is a different game, though, man. The promoters
Oh
and the fight,
man,
yo,
man, they
they will
tried to kill
stab
us.
you.
They tried to
They
kill
will
us
stab
both
you. Yeah,
ways.
they will.
Hey, Bruiser Brody did kill a motherfucker. Remember that?
He
Man,
did.
no. Assassin number 2 killed Bruiser Brody in the locker room
Oh,
in
that's
Puerto Rico.
racist.
Am I right or wrong?
Hulk Hogan himself had to literally get the
Man, you
F
can't
out of
tell me
Puerto
nothing
Rico.
about going down to Puerto Rico
What
and
are you
dealing with
guys
them
talking
folks,
about?
man. You guys were monsters.
Went down a rabbit hole.
Too
Man,
much
we're good
sauce, right?
people. We got good food, bro. Stop it with big
There's a
booty
lot of
Latinas,
sauce.
bro.
Man,
Pollo
y'all got good food.
We got some big
Hold
booty
on,
Latinas,
ain't no hate, bro. I'm just saying, dude. Ain't no security either.
Hey, you fuck with the wrong beehive,
Dude,
you're gonna get
well,
stung.
Come
That's
on,
all.
man,
Edwin.
dude,
Come on in, Edwin.
man,
Set him straight.
we were promoting
Come
wrestling,
on in.
dude.
Click the link.
We were getting out there with our lives.
You
We were promoting
because
boxing matches, getting out there with our lives. Dude, I've been doing
wrestling is
this.
a different game, bro. Wrestling over there is you know, you
Man,
gotta
they
check
believe
in.
every
You gotta
bit
check
of
in.
it.
Oh
We
yeah.
were like, well, dude, like we had like Dutch Mantel, Bruiser Brody, Abdullah the
Abdullah the
Butcher,
Butcher.
Carlos Colon. Dude, and we were trying to get out.
Invader Uno, Invader Dos,
What are you
Invader
guys
Tres.
talking about?
yeah. But we were promoting boxing over there too back
Man,
in that same time.
my grandmother loved that shit. She, man, God bless her so much.
Who
Man, I'm gonna tell you something.
Who's a more respected fighter in Puerto Rico? Benitez or Trinidad?
Trinidad.
That's what I think. But I got these clowns telling me Benitez is the greatest thing that ever lived. He was so great. He's the
Who's
best.
that? Who's that?
I think Mo. No. Somebody, a couple people.
I mean, you know, you gotta respect what he and I do. I really honor him.
17 when he won a belt. Okay, great.
Right. No, and beyond that, he's one of the he's definitely. But Tito Trinidad had, you know, with especially after whooping Oscar De La Hoya, it blew up. It blew up big time. They stopped Puerto Rico.
Is Hector Camacho considered a Puerto Rican to them since he grew up? I mean, I know he was born in Puerto Rico, but he grew up in Harlem mostly.
Yeah, because the way he carried. I mean, so even though when he fought Gomez,
speak, man.
Go ahead.
When he fought Gomez in 85 was that? The island was split. And maybe more unfavorable because they didn't want they chose the island guy over Camacho, and that's just natural. But Camacho, besides that, he was loved.
He's considered a Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah, I mean, but yes, he is Puerto Rican. You can't deny that.
No, but like you know you know how people have a closer a deeper place in their heart for the ones who were born and raised as opposed to
because a New Yorker's a New Yorker, New Yorican's New Yorican, and
don't you have a term for him?
Camacho was
over. Don't you have a term for him?
That's just different.
And then Rosario's another one, right? He's one of the top. Right. Okay, I was just
but Camacho was over. He was all the way over. He was over.
He was over in the wrestling sense.
But Camacho, even over here in the States,
he was
even
over.
over here in the States,
forget about it. Camacho was over.
You love
forget about it.
Even here in the States, because Camacho is not everybody's fucking flavor, bro. So you got people who liked them and people who hated them. You know what I mean? Because it was about how you know how his personality was. Either
how he
like
carried himself.
Him or you hate. Either you love him or you hate him.
I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn, but you know, on a side note, HLD. What is the term? Don't you have a term for Puerto Ricans born and raised in the States?
Just like a Puerto Rican born in New York, right? In the concrete jungle, they're New Yorkers, right? The culture is different.
That's not what they call them on the island, though.
And the island was Boricuas because the original name of Puerto Rico is El Borique.
Oh, it's El Bori?
Right.
I didn't know that. And when did it change?
when the Spaniards took over and raped us.
But you gotta admit, Camacho was all the way over from Puerto Rico. He was all the way over.
No, he of course. But like I said,
oh,
what does that mean?
I'm gonna bridge the gap. Go ahead, HLD, and after I'm gonna bridge the gap.
Because I mean, what I'm saying is, what I mean is, like, Puerto Ricans just totally, as far as boxing went, outside of Ricardo Lopez, all those guys, those knockout artists, Camacho was a new brand. He was left-handed. He was different. He had a different style. He didn't fight the Mexican style.
That's what you mean by all the way over?
And they accepted him.
Is that what you mean by all the way over? What's all the way over mean?
Okay, hold on.
All the way over means the fans in Puerto Rico. Now, I'm not Puerto Rican, but I mean, man, they came out for Camacho. When Camacho fought at Madison Square Garden against I think it was Ramirez. I can't, but dude, man, the Puerto Ricans
you're giving an
came
example.
out.
I'm going to give the definition. I'm going to give the definition.
And that could be wrong. And that could be wrong.
In pro wrestling, over means like if you're supposed to be a bad guy, people boo you. If you're supposed to be a good guy, people cheer you. If you get no reaction, then you're not over. So Stone Cold Steve Austin was over. Hulk Hogan was over, right? Even the bad guy, Ric Flair, was over. He got the reaction he was looking for, basically.
A dude who basically stirred the pot emphatically.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Marco, where are you from? Your descendants from?
My mother's
from Connecticut.
Bulgaria, right?
Yeah.
So to the term about where you country, no, you can't go to Bulgaria and say I'm Bulgarian from there. They're not gonna look at you like that.
Nah,
because you're not from there.
I used to go to Bulgaria every summer, but it was a little different.
But you're an Americano, bro. You're an American. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. It's just you are from where your culture, where you raised up from, and that's all.
I'm a black Bulgarian. That's what Eric says.
Blackgarian.
I'm a Bulgarian.
Black Bulgarian, man.
Yeah, because Tito Trinidad is, I think, probably is he like an icon, like in Puerto Rico?
Hell yeah.
He is second to Roberto Clemente.
HLD, let me ask you about Cotto. What's the recognition for Cotto out there in Puerto Rico? They give him the same love as Trinidad.
He's loved. But you gotta Tito Trinidad was on another stratosphere. His level of love and because again, Cotto's really from Rhode Island over here too. So he integrated well because he just represented us well, right? And that's why the island still loves him. They don't love Berlanga like that because he represents us like a
one thing I didn't like about Roy. See, this is me being balanced. Is Mo still in here? Yeah, yes. This is me being balanced. Like when Roy said, he was trying to shit on Mayweather, and he says, "No, Cotto, it was a legendary Puerto Rican fighter, but not legend." I'm like, Cotto's a legendary fighter.
Yo, that's crazy you say that, Marco, because I saw the interview today. Like Roy Jones really was shitting on Mayweather, crazy.
Yeah, and I don't agree with that. And also, like, he didn't fight any black fighter in his prime, and maybe he didn't, but that's not because he was avoiding. Mayweather fought everybody who was.
He avoided Thurman big time.
Come on.
He created a whole Super Bowl for himself so that he didn't have to fight.
Okay, hold up.
Even if he did, or even if he didn't fight Thurman, like he fought everybody. This was later in his career. You can't fight everybody.
Marco, I got a great comparison. Is that analogous to Canelo ducking Benavidez? Is that the same thing?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. It's exactly the same.
You got to be consistent.
It's exactly the same.
Whoa. What?
Only Canelo has to pass the torch. Floyd doesn't have to pass the torch. But Canelo, because he's the redheaded, Mexican. Yes,
hold on.
Exactly.
No, I'm being fair about it, Mo. Don't put that much sauce on it.
No. I don't
even remember.
Can I tell you guys something? I don't even remember Thurman being a fucking fight on the table back then.
He was the mandatory.
I don't remember that.
Bro, he was the mandatory to Mayweather.
So look, this is why Canelo Benavidez is bad. Because there was nobody besides Benavidez who can come close to giving a Canelo a fight,
a challenge. I feel you. Okay.
When Floyd was there were so many. He fought fucking all. It's totally different. And
not at that stage, not at the similar stage in his career.
I disagree.
You're looking at it overall. At this late stage in their career, it's the same shit. I got to be real. I got to be consistent.
I think it's like people saying, "Oh, Sugar Ray Leonard ducked Aaron Pryor."
He did.
But listen to me. Listen to me. First of all, maybe he did, but when he fights Hagler, Duran, and Hearns instead, come on. But
so
Canelo,
Andre Berto is Hagler Hearns?
What?
Andre Berto.
I said Sugar Ray Leonard.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
I know, but I'm saying, what I'm saying
his career. No, I don't listen to me, Mo. I don't condone the McGregor and the Berto fight, but I do say I don't condone that. But up to that point, he fought everybody, and he earned it. Fuck it. Now, if he was doing 5, 6, 7, 8 fights, that's one thing. But the last
did Canelo earn it though?
Canelo earned it too. Anytime soon, though. That's a different.
Canelo earned it too.
I'm saying neither of them earned it. I'm gonna go out like a thug. If I'm not gonna take on the best challenges anymore, I'm just gonna retire. I'm not gonna go out like a bitch.
Listen to me. I think Canelo did earn
hypothetically.
It, but the difference between that is Canelo's gonna have way more fights. Floyd, literally the last 2. That's it. He's gonna have way more, so it's gonna be like
way more DuckTales, if you will. Okay.
Canelo gave us, in my opinion, he only gave us one guy that we wanted him to fight.
Who?
Triple G.
We wanted to see him fight Danny Jacobs. We wanted to see him fight.
Oh man.
No? I thought Danny was gonna beat him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you crazy.
Obviously I was.
Hey, he gave you Mayweather. You can't say he didn't.
There you go.
We didn't Mayweather. Yeah, come on.
You can't hate on. Come on. Don't
Canelo was green, man. Ain't nobody thought that was a 50-50 fight.
That's true.
That's true.
But that was a lose-lose for Floyd at the time. It was. He was fighting somebody who was up and coming, who was way bigger. It's a lose-lose. You beat him.
Like Canelo now. It's a lose-lose for Canelo fighting Crawford, man.
It is. Absolutely is.
Okay, he gave us Triple G. You say he gave us Jacobs. No. Okay, who else?
I mean, he fought Cotto. He fought
Bivol and lost.
Well, yeah, he lost that.
Hey, HLD, real quick. Personally, for me, no, it's not a lose-lose for Canelo. I'll give him all the props in the world if he beats Crawford.
Nobody's gonna give him props, bro. He's gonna be like, yeah,
me?
a small guy.
Personally, you might be right about the public.
That's what I'm saying.
About the public, you might be right, but me personally, I'm consistent. I got integrity.
This fight is like Jake Paul versus the little Tank, bro. It's the same thing.
Nah, man. Hopefully you're wrong. I could see it, but hopefully they do give him credit if he wins.
Who?
You know, I got a rack on it.
Well, you know what? If it becomes like a great fight, like you and we know what we're talking about. We say it's this is a great fight, not a Mayweather Pacquiao crap. I'm talking about a great fight that we like. Damn. And then yeah, you know what I mean? Maybe you could see that because you're gonna see the ebbs and flows of a fight. But if it's a straight up snoozer or Canelo just knocks him out in the 3rd round, and it's like, okay, that's what we expected.
Yeah,
that's what you expected as a Latino. That's not what I expect.
Wait, HLD, I have a question. I have a question for HLD as the resident Puerto Rican. As a resident Puerto Rican.
¿Qué pasó?
Do you? So, since we were talking about like Puerto Rican greats, as I understand it, Xander Zayas is actually from the island. Do you think, even though he's really young, do you think he has the makings of what could be another Puerto Rican great, or do you think he's just a flash in the pan?
I don't know yet where he's at as far as that trajectory. He's only 22 years old, but I do know as far as the fanfare and popularity in the island, he's got them wrapped around their finger. So it's a matter of him now having to produce to show us he is the goods. But as far as the fanfare and yeah, the kid is low.
Matias was never really embraced like that.
No, because Matias was not. He was training all the time over in Mexico for a while. He's a prison bird too, and all that shit. So it's not.
So they don't like that. They don't like dudes.
Well, no, bro. I mean, I don't like him, bro. I don't like him like that. I mean, he's changed his life and whatever. But just about on Mills, he was just saying, we're talking about music. Like, no, man, I don't like that. Man, I represent the streets and the prisoners, and I'm like, man, shut the fuck up, bro. Give a fuck about your punk ass.
Yeah. Also, Marco, you got to remember he lost his first title defense in Puerto Rico. That shit was low-key humiliating. And I was there for that. I was like, it was depressing.
A lot of state over here, Puerto Ricans. I see them all the time. They're always in battle with him, and I'm like, bro, the dude arguably has lost 3 times already at 140.
Damn.
He lost a play in my eyes, but
yeah, I mean, at one point, he killed somebody, which is nothing, you know, that you should be proud of. But he did. All his wins were knockouts. He just had that one loss, so he was the boogeyman.
Senior Lopez said something. He like, you know what ended up happening once that happened with that tragic accident. He that aura came with him, and the next whatever how many fights it's been, a lot of fighters were scared of taking that punishment, and they were just quitting on the stools because they didn't want to risk it. And he believes that aura carried into the fear in the ring towards the opponents. So until somebody said, "No, bro, I ain't scared of you. We're gonna do this."
Hey, shout out to Pollo, man. He took all that shit. He took it way better than Paro did.
Yeah, and the thing is that somehow Puello, I saw him, bro. The last few rounds, it's like he had somebody gave him that other bottle of water. You know what I mean? And he had energy, and he started putting it on. So, but anyway, man. But yeah, is he loved that much, Matias? I mean, I'm not saying he's not. I can't speak for everybody. I don't speak for everyone, but I don't think he's anywhere near as popular as Zayas is on all the Spanish channels over there and interviews and on the radio station in Spanish, and he speaks well, and so it's the kid is in the making.
Do you think Trinidad had loaded hand wraps as has been alleged over the years?
No, because I just saw Trinidad's hands the other day, bro. No, just look at his fucking hands; they're fucking huge.
Oh, he has big ass hands,
bro. It's fucking huge. You know what I mean? So I know for a fact, no, man, he never had.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe Shakur should wrap his hands like Trinidad, and he won't break his hand so much.
I think it's a matter of how you train, man. If you don't train at an early age to build up your the density in your hands, and that's what happens.
It's weird because I have small hands, but I've never had hand problems ever.
No, but you can tell, man, when a person, I mean, either you're a weightlifter, you work in construction, or you're all time. I mean, you can see a person by their hands, like, yo, this motherfucker it does something. You know what I mean? He ain't your typical, lady hands, and you can tell. I mean, it's as simple as that. You can tell somebody when they're like, a weightlifter who just be weightlifting, just straight up iron, bro. You can look at his hands; they're fucking huge. They build up. Same thing with a boxer, for the most part. With a wrestler, you see the cauliflower, that motherfucking big because he puts in that work. What I mean?
Word. Hey, fuck it. Wear that headgear. I never got cauliflower ear because I wore my headgear. Uh-oh.
Alberto has 5-year-old girl hands.
Now, fuck that cauliflower ear. But I don't know what you're talking about.
Edwin's a Puerto Rican here. This is petty by Tank. He should get knocked out. Damn.
I don't really care, man. I
mean, it's interesting.
I tease it. I don't really care.
Hey, Champ, is StreamYard working? I'm not self-promoting, but I sent the super chat. I don't know if StreamYard is backing up yet. I should know because I'm going live tomorrow.
I didn't get a super chat. I did not get it. Which I'd love to have. Yeah, we need 7 more. I doubt we're gonna get that in time, but it'd be dope if we can. Oh, there it is. Good shit. Now it came through. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you. Now we need 6 more. Seis más. We need 6 más. 6 más to hit the
sound
goal.
Like a gringo, homie.
I'm gonna hit the goal. Once I start hitting the goal like every time, this shit could become full time. We can rock out. I'll get a studio. I'll make this a whole production. It'll be dope. It won't be like the ghetto.
I'll get a studio, have bad bitches in the background. We're gonna do it up.
You're trying to get me killed? Trying to get me strangled up? Crazy.
That's what you implied.
I did not imply that second part. Oh, sir. You don't know how she gets down. What's up, CT? Oh, he's sleeping. Okay. Oh, fuck it. Long day. I can write it one-liners. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm excited for the fight. I'm probably one of the only people. A lot of people seem disgusted. I do not seem disgusted.
Yeah, they should be.
Mo, you disgusted at this fight? Or are you looking forward to it?
I'm looking forward to the undercard, and that's about it. I don't really care for it. If it's a great undercard, I'm dead serious about going. I think I've never been to Atlanta, and I'd like to. And I think this very well be maybe Tank's last outing. So,
ooh, so is there no part
Tank's
of
last outing? That should be like the title of the fight. You know, the title fight sometimes. So,
yeah? That's like the wrestling the retirement match.
right.
Speaking of wrestling, appreciate you, CT, you the man. Extra crispy 2-piece with a boxing glove.
Hey Mo, I'm just going to advise you real quick to be careful out in the ATL because I've seen that the new trend is dudes wearing skirts. So just because you see a skirt doesn't mean it's
I don't think
doesn't mean it's legit.
I don't think anybody who comes in this room, all you guys are all smart. I think you can decipher quickly that there's nuts underneath the skirt. I think you guys will.
I've really been seeing that shit like just in the past week or so. Just in the past week, it's like hella skirts.
Yeah,
not Alberto.
Come on in, Iraq.
Alberto would be confused and he'll be choking on something long. He wouldn't even know it.
Okay. See, that's worse than anything I ever said about.
That's the longest vagina I've ever seen in my life.
That's an extended hood.
Oh wow, man.
Y'all got it.
She said it was real.
Why is it face so weird? All right. Or so good, probably. What's up, Iraq?
What's going on?
Man, talking about your buddy Alberto just now. That's your buddy Alberto. So there's none of you guys in here who would get some kind of pleasure out of seeing either Tank knocked out cold or Jake knocked out cold.
I really don't care. I be honest.
Nobody in here would like to see that. Nobody. Either one.
Either. Yeah. No, not to be racist. Go ahead and hit the button. But
I'll get it right.
I would see more pleasure about Tank knocking Jake out just because I don't legitimize Jake as a fighter. So seeing him get knocked out by such a smaller fighter to prove that skills pay the bills would be gratifying. Would be gratifying.
Ricans, bro.
I know people are going to assume that.
I want to see him knock out that white boy. Then we'll hit you with it. But that wasn't racist.
Yeah. Okay. No. I always back up my opinion with some shit. I'm not just like these other dudes.
Damn.
I did want to see Paul get knocked out, but now I want AJ to do it since I know they're gonna fight next. So.
That one's the one I want to see.
Yeah, if Tank knocks him out, that fight will be canceled.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You CT, you wouldn't get a little bit of satisfaction after if you saw Tank land one cinder block that puts Jake into Sandman.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I would, but I don't think he could do that like what AJ can do. I think AJ can really knock his head off his shoulders,
Yeah, he can. But Tank could just beat him up, like I said, like Pacquiao versus Margarito. Just give him a prolonged.
This is fucking crazy. I can't believe this shit is real. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, wait till the AJ fight. Y'all really gonna go crazy. But at least the AJ fight is gonna be a real fight.
And he's got to win. He's got to win versus Tank first.
If Jake loses, or if it's super competitive and close, he might not even fight AJ. It's just like, okay.
Exactly. See, you're getting ahead of it.
No, I'm not getting ahead of it. I just know what's gonna happen. I just can't wait to see y'all faces when I come back here and say, I told you so.
Told us what?
Yo, I agree. If he fights AJ, that will happen, but we got to take it one step at a time.
Does anybody think AJ loses to Jake? I mean,
hell no.
No.
It would have. We would know the fix is in. Then you would have to know the fix is in.
Yeah.
That's true.
She's like me. Me and you are on the same page, Claire. So I want to see either or get knocked out. Whoever it is. I'd rather see Jake get knocked out, but I'll take Tank too.
I'll take it. Why? Because he's ducked?
No, because Tank. Because I don't know. Maybe I don't want to see him get knocked out.
No, I don't want to see Tank get knocked out because I still think it's a 50-50 chance that he comes back and fights somebody serious like Roach next time. So I'm hoping.
I'm finished, dude. After this, I have no
if he loses,
confidence in that. What you're saying, I think he's just going to retire. Fuck it.
It's going to be an exhibition, so if he loses, it's not a real loss anyway. I mean, it will be in the people's eyes, I guess, but not on his record.
Yeah.
No, they need to make a poster that "Save the Last Dance," like that white girl and that black dude back in the day, because this is his last dance. This is it.
Speaking of, Skips, man, let me know if you want to send another raffle. We're about to do it. We're getting slowly. We maybe need about 10 more. So, speaking of the skips, I did see that Ngannou and Wilder started going back and forth like that. Looks like it's going to happen. What do we think?
I have heard the same thing.
It's a good
Yeah.
I
fight.
mean, yeah,
I got
that's good.
I got
I'm not
Ngannou.
mad at it.
Is it good? Because Wilder's PTSD, like I keep saying, like Desert Storm level PTSD.
Well, exactly. And Ngannou is inexperienced. He had 2 boxing fights. So, I mean, I think it's a good crossroads
I
fight.
wouldn't call that second shit a boxing fight. The first one, yes. That second one was he was French
got
kissing
it.
the canvas. Like,
Hey, man, he's been in the ring twice on a professional level. I'll say that.
This time Wilder's
yeah.
going to do a corkscrew spin.
If
and
Wilder
he's gonna
can't
drill
do
that
this,
into the
then
canvas, bro.
yeah, if
Wilder's
Wilder
gonna-
can't do this.
Wilder's going to start breaking like he's on a cardboard box.
Bro,
Yeah, if
Yo,
Wilder
but peep
can't
game.
do
Like,
what
to actually
AJ
break it
did,
down,
then that's
now
not
that I'm
good.
thinking about it,
Say what?
go ahead, homie. I'll go after you.
No, I was just saying if Wilder can't do what AJ did, that's not a good look.
Word. On that note, yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it in my head, because I just heard about it, it should be a great showcase for Wilder, to show that he still has that power, because we were second guessing his power when we did that live. I think we watched it live on here. We watched his last fight because he wasn't landing like that. So I say that to say Ngannou doesn't have great head movement, doesn't have great defense, so he should be lined up right there if he can still throw like he used to. So I'm actually intrigued by the fight now that I think about it.
Damn, Mo, for a second, it looked like your dash cam, it was light out. And I'm like, what are you, in Australia? How could it be light out? But it wasn't. It was just a
Oh
headlight.
fuck no, dude. Hey, check this out. When I hopped on earlier in this morning stream or afternoon stream, I was at work. I'm just getting off now, guys. So you know this
Damn,
that
homie.
Marco, what you said earlier, that's the truth, man. Your fucking streams get me through my fucking shift, bro. I love it.
I'm happy. That's dope, man.
All right.
I'm glad I do that. That's dope. And
I told you that earlier, man.
And you got a good job where you can get your shit done, but you can still interact with us. You know what I mean? That's kind of a good balance.
Yeah, I can't do that. This is probably my last stream with you guys for a minute.
Well, wait, you
what's up?
You go on.
Yeah, I go back to work on Monday, and only time I'll probably be able to get on is maybe at night, but it's gonna be busy for me the next couple of weeks.
Oh, word. So you can't even get on at night for a little bit?
Nah, probably not, because by the time I get home, I'm gonna be dead dog tired. So next time I'll probably be the weekend of the Canelo fight.
So it's only for a couple weeks because you got something going on, or
Yeah. Only be for a couple of weeks because I've been, like I said, I've been on vacation for 2 weeks, so now I got a lot of stuff I gotta get.
do you feel like a kid going back to school after the summer, like when you take a vacation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would feel the same way. But I mean, you like your job, it seems like, though. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that's important.
All right, we'll rock out in the Discord, homie.
So we got a Crawford by execution, right?
Crawford by execution. That's a lot of sauce.
Yo, if Crawford executes, like just okay. I'm gonna ask this for everybody. What if Crawford beats Canelo like he beat Spence?
No way in hell.
He's greatest of this era, and he's in the pound for pound talks.
Yo, I know that's not gonna happen. I just wanted to ask, like, if he did that, like, yo,
you never know. You never did. Nobody. Spence had never even been down before Crawford, just like Canelo.
You think he might have been faded though? Like he had the Hard Dean sponsorship, and he looked a bit out of it.
He looked fucked up. His eyelids were very heavy.
I mean, he had 2 car crashes.
Nah, he looked good against Danny Garcia, and then
right. You can't say that.
Excuses.
Dudes want to rewind the clock. And retro, it was 50-50 going in, so let's go with that one.
Right.
I mean, yeah. So, but it's possible. You know what I mean? It's nobody thought the first thing would happen the way it did. So that would be. I would like to see that happen because I want to be, like we always talk about, I want to be alive to see that greatness of a fighter in real time. You know what I mean? That'd be dope to tell people.
Likewise, Marco.
Yeah,
I would be absolutely ecstatic if I was able to see that, and I would feel so vindicated because of how much shit he has gotten his entire career. Like the whole boxing world, the whole boxing media, all the punditry on Twitter and YouTube, and everybody's spent his entire career shitting on the guy.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know if you just cut out, but
I feel you.
Yeah, like and if Canelo knocks out Crawford, there's a part of me that'll be like, well,
yeah,
Why are you jumping up all these? Like,
See, I wouldn't do that. I
slow
wouldn't do
your
that.
roll.
So
I
Marco,
would say
since
he
you,
took on the most skilled fighter that I see out here. You know, around his weight class. Obviously, he's not going to fight like
Well, no,
Bam
it won't ruin his
anyway.
legacy, in my opinion. But it will be like, you know, like, what are you doing? Like, slow your roll. But because if Crawford gets knocked out, I don't think anybody's gonna be like, "Whoa, he was exposed." Like, nah, he was bigger.
I can't be a hypocrite. I got to give him full props because I think Crawford is that good, but that's just me.
Respect, sure.
Is somebody gonna say something?
oh shit, what the fuck I was gonna say? I forgot.
I don't know who that was.
That was CT, but he forgot.
No, I said damn, I forgot how much man. I'll see if I
Well,
can
I have
get
a
it.
question. I have a question for you guys on the topic of Crawford Canelo. Let's say what you just said happens, and Crawford wins dominantly in a dominant fashion, like he knocks Canelo out. Who would you guys want to see him defend the title, or just ride off into sunset? And if so, who? Who does he defend? Yeah, who does he defend against?
You know, Mo, I'm a Roy Jones fan, so you know which way I'm gonna go with this. Retire.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Nowhere to go but down.
If
There's
Roy
nowhere to
would
go
walk
but
away
down
after
from that.
Ruiz, it would have been. I mean, almost no like top 3 all time. I think.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Right?
Absolutely.
Sugar Ray, Ali, and Roy.
Yeah, I would bounce. Ain't no way. Yeah, what you say, CJ? Nowhere up but down.
Nowhere to go but down, homie.
Yeah, I would, but yeah, you know, and that's the problem, man. A lot of these guys do not know when to stop. They just keep going.
Yeah, Crawford seems different though. I'm just the way he talks, the way he handles himself outside the ring, the stuff property that he owns and stuff. He looks like he got his head on straight. So
yeah, but you got to take the age into account. I'm not saying he couldn't be successful, but it's not going to put any more sauce on his resume other than riding off in the sunset like John Elway. 2 Super Bowls. All right, I'm out this bitch.
What's up, Super Prince?
Yeah,
no, for real. So that would be something. Like, I'd love to witness that. Again though, guys, I'm gonna say this. I've said this before. Slightly lackluster fight we're gonna see, and I'm gonna give it 60% chance we're gonna see a lackluster fight.
Damn. I hope not. Maybe I'm just being
I
don't see that. I just absolutely
kind of agree with that because that's what happens with all the big fights, bro. They always
exactly. And these guys, if you look at their last few fights, just like counterfests.
Both of them engage though. They counter, but they engage. They don't run. Go ahead.
HLD extra crispy 5-piece, and it's in dollars, not Puerto Rican shillings or whatever. I, Marco, have always said Puerto Ricans are the goats of boxing. No debate. Legends, champions, icons. Boricuas run it. Tito Cotto Zayas, Jake Paul.
Wow, that's crazy. You put Jake Paul up there.
That was me. He was making me say it, so it's coming out of my mouth. I got you.
Yo, okay, so big fights have disappointed in the past, granted, but styles make fights, the cliche. I say that to say both of them engage, so I don't see any scenario which both of them don't engage. Yeah, they counter, but they're there. They're right there. You feel me?
Crawford didn't engage in this last fight with Madrimov.
If y'all can think of top of the
Canelo didn't
head,
engage against Bivol.
What's the most disappointing big fight that y'all like? Damn, this is gonna be fire, but it ended up being trash.
We all know.
Manny Floyd,
Mayweather Pacquiao, bro.
Mayweather Pacquiao. Beterbiev and Bivol, I found very kind of like.
And then after that,
it wasn't that disappointing.
We just saw how shitty of a fight that Crawford and Spence fight was. That was nothing. That like, oh my god.
Well, it wasn't disappointing. If a person puts on a spectacular performance, you can't say it's disappointing.
It wasn't a fight that we expected. Not at all.
Like, no, but it wasn't underwhelming. It was like, oh shit, I can't believe this is happening.
I'm gonna take it back like quarter waters here. Lennox versus Holyfield. That shit was boring as fuck to me. Both of
them. You thought both of them was boring?
It wasn't what I expected.
Nothing.
Holy was past it. Holy was just past it.
Well, no, that was a prime Holyfield.
Too many wars. No, I wasn't prime. That was end of the prime, maybe, but no.
He hadn't lost. I think that was, or maybe he did. Yeah, I don't remember.
Hell yeah, he lost.
How about Trinidad De La Hoya?
He was after he beat Tyson. He was at a resurgence, arguably the peak of his career at 35. After he beat Tyson, so I don't think he'd lost since that peak when he fought Lennox.
I don't know. He didn't look the same to me. That's all I'm saying. In those two fights.
Yeah. Holyfield was considered washed when he was going into that
Yes,
Tyson fight, and that
exactly.
kind of just rewrote. It was
Exactly.
more of a resurgence in his career, but not like as far
Yeah,
as
so he got a
like he was
second win,
well
but
past his
eventually,
prime.
So let's say
yeah, Father
he.
Time is
Oh,
undefeated. So I feel
versus
what you're saying.
Tyson. Yeah, the Tyson that came out of prison, and we talking about.
Okay, so he
Yo,
beats
I was so
Tyson.
pissed off. You can't imagine. I
Arguably,
watched that fight with my dad.
Tyson, and then arguably his second best performance in his resurgence right after was Michael Moore, where he stops him in the rematch. Then Vaughn Bean. Yeah, no, so he was so exactly right. 2 wins off Tyson, destroys Moore, beats Vaughn Bean, and then fights Lennox. So now he was at
Yeah, it was the second win, but
that was the second coming.
That's when it was apparent that he was past it. You feel me? It's
Against
like, yeah.
Lennox, but you could also argue Lennox just put the beats on him like Dr. Dre.
No. I mean, he did whoop his ass in both fights, but like he just didn't look the same in a vacuum. You feel me? He just put him in there against anyone, I guess. I mean, it's hypothetical.
What
but
year was
he
that?
just didn't have the same.
90s?
99
was Lewis.
Yeah, bro. Holyfield was washed by then, bro.
No, because listen to me. Tyson was 97. Michael Moore was 97. Vaughn Bean was 98. He looked great. It was 2 years after his peak.
Tyson was washed. Yeah, and Holyfield too. Holyfield
Tyson's
already been through those 3 wars with Riddick Bowe and shit.
I believe. Yeah, I think you're right. Yep.
Yeah, bro. That's why I've never given Lewis the respect I hear everybody does, because all I seen him do is fight everybody who's washed late 90s. He didn't fight when they were in the prime.
What?
He was the same.
You wild, yo.
Bro, he didn't fight
Take HLD off, yo. Take HLD off, bro. Come on,
Lewis
man.
did not fight anybody in their prime in the early 90s. Not one.
What?
He's the same age as all these guys. Matter of fact,
And
he's
didn't
older
fight
than
nobody.
Tyson.
Tell me who he fought in the early 90s.
Everybody.
Lennox, Razor Ruddock, put him out like a overdue kind of.
Yeah, coming off those Tyson fights, even I got to get that prop.
Lights out like an overdue kind of. Frank Bruno, that was a difficult.
Hey, he peaked late. That's not his fault. His peak was late. So you're hating on the early 90s. You're being too like Ray Mercer. Ray Mercer.
I mean, Mercer beat him, so that's maybe not the best one. But
let me look up this shit because I remember.
Look that up, HLD.
Nobody. I remember about it, bro. Like I didn't give a fuck about this dude.
Nah, he beat all these dudes. He
beat them all late wash.
I'm telling you, he was not
late. Marco, cut HLD's mic off, man.
He was blasting dudes out the sky like he was playing duck hunt.
That's right. You let him know, Marco. Shoot, Lennox Lewis, one of them ones, bro. I don't know what you talking about.
He's wilding out. Michael Grant,
one of the best of all time.
Andrew Galata. This wasn't all of them out.
Oh shit, devastating.
Hassan Rahman in 2001, right?
Okay.
That was his loss.
There we go.
And
he avenged it.
He avenged that.
He beat HLD. If I told you that a heavyweight beat everyone he ever stepped in the ring with, what would you say to that?
Exactly. Mic drop. That's a mic drop right there.
I'm looking. I still don't give
it's a late night cook. It's a late night cook. I need. Yeah. There you go, baby.
Look. Everything I said from 95 down.
Here we go. Lennox Lewis,
McCall,
Lewis,
Phil Jackson. He fought Frank Bruno in 93.
Lennox Lewis, Rocky Marciano, Igmar Johansson, and there's one more. The heavyweights that have beaten every man.
Everyone.
Well, Usyk so far, but
there was nobody super prime and early.
And Gene Tunney. Excuse me.
Hey, like Marco said, you can find a way to hate on anyone's resume, but I'm gonna give him props.
I never gave him the respect because I didn't see him
give him props
in the early 90s. That's all I'm saying.
He knocked out fucking Razor Ruddock at like 91, 92. That was
no.
What you mean
no?
What you mean no?
93 at the latest. It was that four-way tournament. I remember
that was 92. That was 92.
There you go. What you talking about?
Right.
Come on, man.
Right there. Right after Tyson, man.
You talk about somebody, another heavyweight, but Lennox, like, come on, man. He's like, oh, that's crazy.
Nah, man.
He's trying to stir the pot.
I did a podcast with Lennox. I know you guys, I think I might have told you, Lennox was going to start his own podcast called, what was he going to call? Checkmate with Lennox, and he had me as a co-host. We recorded one episode.
Why didn't he fight Tyson in the early 90s?
Nothing
ever. Oh, my God.
Never came out.
That's Tyson's fault.
What up, Marco? Have you ever seen Lennox Lewis?
Damn, that's dope though, Marco. That's cool.
You guys didn't know that? Yeah, I don't think I ever told you.
Why didn't jump off? What happened?
I don't know. I kept trying to talk to, like, I didn't have Lennox's number directly. We were doing it through like his manager or whatever. So I was hitting up the manager. He was like, "Oh, it was like Lennox is busy. Oh, well, blah blah blah." And I just stopped following up because I'm like, "Oh, they'll hit me when." So
Uh-oh. I feel like you're trying to jinx me, Marco. I'm gonna do one episode tomorrow and never again. That's fucked up.
I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do, but
No. Well, you did one episode with him. You're gonna do an episode with me. I'm just messing.
Yeah, exactly. But that was dope. We talked about everything. He was mad cool.
Yeah, he seems genuine.
I did think though, I got nervous that he might have slight memory problems. He just had it was like a step or two behind when I was talking to him. You see it in his eyes. And at one point I go, yeah, in the Tyson versus Douglas fight. And he goes, Douglas.
He's got neurological.
He forgot. I go, he goes, oh, yeah. And then a couple other things. Because, I'm real close friends with Hassim Rahman. We used to be in the same camp together. So, like, I brought up some stuff about Hassim. He didn't remember. And nothing crazy, but it made me a little.
But you can tell there's something off.
Maybe. I hope.
I know. You seen it a few times on TV. You see it.
You see it too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen that, but no, I'll take your word for it.
Just wait. Especially when he had to he didn't know what Buster Douglas was in Tyson.
Yeah, that's
but sometimes people's head. You're thinking your mind somewhere else.
Man, the life of all boxers is what it is. I mean, it's.
Marcos, other heavyweight I wanted to talk to you, ask you a question about. Galata.
What about him?
Like just say because I was watching that fight against Bo last night, and this is the first time I watched that fight since I was a teenager.
One or two?
The first one.
Okay.
Yo, he was whooping on Bo like.
Hell yeah.
He was
paws on him.
He legit, and I got a video of this. This is the only fight I've ever seen somebody get instant brain damage. Bo, before that fight, I did a video comparing. He spoke normal, and then when he's interviewed after that fight, this might have been the second one actually. He was slurring his words, and it never got better.
Galata was tough, man. I didn't realize Galata was that.
I mean, Galata fucked him up. That shows
what's wrong with him. He had something going on in his
that
head.
dude, bro.
Bo wouldn't go down, and he was like, he just freaked out. So he just fucking was like, he wanted out. That's how insecure he was. Now, Galata was also, talk about Capri Suns. He had a Costco subscription.
Oh, I'm sure. Ivan Drago for real, huh?
Yeah, that was the at least the rumor. It never popped or anything, but I don't even know if they tested back then.
But you said no testing, fuck it.
That brawl inside the ring after that was crazy.
All you gotta do is look at Holyfield, bro. That dude was on everything.
Oh, word. I believe that too. The heart condition, the temporary heart condition. Come on, champ.
Yeah.
I mean, what else could you attribute that to?
Because just doing tests is, I don't think is, but when you're doing some DECA and all these other. Yeah, now you're talking about some crazy shit.
Yeah, there's always a way around it. I know y'all gonna say snack, but I ain't gonna go that route because none of the snack fighters actually popped. Them
You're not gonna get caught because the man knows how to.
Reynoso fighters, though, I don't know.
Hey, you don't have the connection with Vada to call them. Hey, don't send them in now. Don't do that. I mean, that's probably what it is, bro.
Tú sabes.
But somebody talking about the fights tonight. The young kid, Yankee, some Yankee kid from.
I feel bad that I missed him. I'm gonna go back and watch him tomorrow before
but there was a highlight knockout of the year earlier on, bro. The dude.
Yeah, you mentioned that, so that's what. Yeah,
lights out, nasty
that's
style.
What's the dude's name if you can remember? Yankee.
What happened?
The main event was Yankiel Rivera.
Yankiel. Okay.
I had to say it in Spanish because I couldn't remember it.
Yankee. It's crazy.
Yankiel.
All right.
Guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. It's late. I will be back on tomorrow.
Mañana.
Peace out, guys. You guys are the best.
Later, everyone.
Later.
Hasta mañana.
Hasta la mañana.